you home.
Join the jewellery making fun with this fantastic In the Mix DVD. This DVD includes 4 different techniques with 4 different guest designers. Debbie Bulford shows us how to create elegant polymer clay pendants. Laura Binding is here to show us a beautiful wire-wrapped ring. Mark Smith with his fantastic macrame earrings using beading thread and gemstones. And finally Liz Welch with jewel enamel pendants. You'll be surprised just how many different ways there are to make new and exciting pieces of jewellery. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Family-run business effectively creates a brand new washing machine every 1 to 2 weeks. And what happens is they take a steel and they push that steel 10 meters down into the soil. And at the end of the pole, you can see the father there, at the end of the pole he's got the hose, and the hose is circulating the soil within the drum that they've created. And over a week or so, that's going to be pushing all the soil through the net in the vain hope of finding a few pieces of beautiful amber.
I'm Sandra. I've been on Gemma Crow's structured wire work course and I've learnt some amazing techniques. She showed me how to work hard and how to use wire working in the best way without hurting your joints, and how to manipulate the wire, hammer in, and made an amazing torque necklace which I never thought I would be able to do. And I've learned so much, so many techniques. It's been an amazing day. I've thoroughly enjoyed everything.
Sarah, Elvin, I've been inspecting you. Do you know what? I practiced. Sarah, hang on a minute. Hang on. Oh. Sarah, Elvin, I've been expecting you. Oh, do you know what? Here you go. You can what? What's that? Good morning, and welcome. I quite like that. You could stay. They could. Yeah. That's for the Christmas in July show on Saturday. So there is method to our madness. Hello, good morning. My name's Nicholls, self-proclaimed golden wonder from down under, and the wonderful Sara, Elvin.
Good morning.
We should have practiced that, shouldn't we?
You needed more practice.
We should have rehearsed that. I think. Yeah. We have got a plethora of beautiful pieces for you this morning. Coming up at 12 o'clock. We've got an amazing strand for you. Now then, this when we talk about this gemstone, I can imagine there's a few of you go out there going, oh, yeah, it's going to be over 50, isn't it? Not today. This is a whole strand of faceted Tanzanite going under £50. This is the Drew Nicholls show and the Sara Elvin show today. We're not doing $49.99. Oh no! Oh no! I say that it's Dion's show as well. Hey. And it's Ollie's show as well. It's the dream team. I've got 4 hours to try and sell Dion my car again. I nearly sold it to her last time, actually. Nearly. You don't need a car, do you?
No, unfortunately, I've got 2 cars and there's only one set of hands to drive them.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You were, and you're off on holiday, aren't you?
I am.
We've been discussing Sarah's high-class glamping that she's doing in France. Takes a stove with her and a fridge.
Yeah, definitely.
A stove and a fridge when you're camping?
Yes, and a stand for the stove to go on, and cupboards and camp beds. So
Right.
don't sleep on the floor.
And beer. Lots and lots of beer, apparently.
secret to
Nice, nice. I quite fancy camping in France. A few of my cousins have been camping in France. Obviously, I come over from New Zealand about 15 years ago and still haven't been camping in France. Could have invited me, Sarah, but don't worry. We've got 4 hours to get an invite to camping in France as well. There we go. Are you excited about the show, Sarah? I've been looking at the pieces. They're amazing.
Thank you.
Have we seen those before? The covers.
What the patches, the
Yeah.
patches. We've seen them. I think I had them on a DI show.
Right.
But they haven't been seen very often. I think maybe a couple of times.
They're really nice. They look really impressive. Really impressive, those. Okay, let's get started with our early bird special. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, oh, that's a new one. That's a new one. Right. So we've got some extension chains here. Now, there's a few pieces that come on, well, more than a few pieces, and we get loads of emails, loads of texts come in and say, can you bring those on, can you bring those on? Well, we thought we'd do these as an early bird special, and these are the extender chains. Sarah, what would you do with these?
Well, they're useful for extending things, but you can also use them as pendant drops if you want to. But you really do, what you do is you use them to pop them on the end of your bracelets or neckline pieces so that you can have an alterable length.
Yeah.
So, for instance, necklines change, your dress necklines. So you might have a piece of jewellery that you wear as a choker, but you want a little bit of extra length when you've got maybe a V-neck on, and these are perfect for that.
And I tell you what, I know we do a lot of chains on the lounge and bracelets on the lounge, and I'm always saying, sometimes we're left with just sort of size like the 6 inches, 6 to 7 inches, and you just want that little bit extra. These would be perfect. I think they should sell these on gems as well, actually, because I think they go down a treat. And we've got the most amazing deal coming up later on with some charms. So you could possibly work these alongside with your charms in one way, shape, because these look quite nice, a little dangle beside a charm, wouldn't it?
That's it. I mean, you can attach your charms onto there if you want to, and then you can take them on and off as well if you wanted to. So, really nice.
Well, this is our early bird special. These are 95 sterling silver, 3 centimetres long. How many of these do we get? Oh, 10 pieces. There we go. It's right there in front of my eyes. Right there in front of my 10 pieces long. Since I've last on there, I've had my prescription changed on my glasses. I'm going to be doing this a lot today. All right, because since they changed my prescription, I can't see close up, so I don't know what they did. Should have gone to wig. Other opticians are available. Ophthalmic opticians. There we go. There's your word for the day. 95 sterling silver, 3 centimetre long extension chain, 10 pieces. In the bag, so 10 individual pieces in the bag. Very useful, of course. If you're making chains, if you're making bracelets, to have these on your stall, because if you don't want to, lose a sale just because your bracelet is a couple of centimeters short. And these are so affordable, and they're just, like I say, they could secure that sale that you miss out on. Don't forget as well, send me some texts, send me some messages. Dion, I want to see texts and messages today. All right, do you want Dion always sends text messages. Morning, looking forward to today's shows. It's going to be a blast. Sorry I didn't bring the chocolate pizza for Lucy yesterday, but maybe next time. Chocolate. My wife's been eating chocolate pizza, has she? Thanks for that. Well, that's me, all right, for a fish and chip supper this week then sometime, isn't it? Food blackmail, nothing better. Right, so 2 by 2 millimeters. They are 3 centimeters in length. They have the little disc on the end, which has 925. I had to have a look at that, just make sure it was 92. I think it makes me look a bit more authoritative. What do you think, Sarah? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
A bit more professional. You know. 3 centimeters. They've got 925 punched on the back of them. Bifocals and varifocals. I'm only 28. I don't know if I want bifocals or go bifocal with clear lens in the bottom part. With a clear lens in the bottom part. Nice to see you, Drew. Probably varifocals. I have the same problem. Leslie and Hook. I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? But see, I don't know whether I have any comeback from because I went to the opticians and I said, because my old prescription, it wasn't too bad. I could still see close up. But then with my new prescription, I'm like, oh my goodness, he's blinded me. What's he done? I've come out with worse eyes than I went in with. Yeah, so I don't know, you know, I might just drill a hole in the bottom. I could just drill a hole in the bottom of my glasses and just look through the hole. Like, no, probably not. Varifocals is probably the way to go. Good morning, Maureen. Carol, Maureen to the West Midlands. I'll drop these off on the way home, Maureen. Oh, wait, they won't let me after the last time. Carol, Georgina, Sue, Edith in the West Midlands. I'll do the rounds of the West Midlands. Helena, Belinda, Buckinghamshire. Lots of people multi-buying on these. I think if you are looking at having these on your stalls, if you're selling jewellery, these are the sort of pieces which, you know, can really... can get that sale, because if your bracelet is just that little bit short. How many times has someone tried a bracelet and goes, oh, it's just a little bit short? Ah, well, look what I've got. So that's what those are for. And also I said we've got amazing charms. I'm dying to show those charms. When are we doing the charms? About 10 o'clock. About 10 o'clock the charms are coming up. And don't forget the Tanzanite strand is coming up at 12 o'clock as well. We've got lots going on in the show. Our early bird special is your 925 sterling silver. Oh, that's good. That is good. £11.95. So a little over £1 each on those. And again, if you could use them as a... I'm just thinking with these charms, I don't know, I think they probably look quite nice, just with like a little... Just sort of add something to them, a little bit of a drop beside them. These charms are coming up a little bit later. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? You know, and even if you've got a little stamp, because of course you've got a you've got a little stamp on 925, but there's nothing on the other side. So you could almost do you could almost use these to sort of as like a little signature for your pieces, couldn't you?
So if you've got the metal punches, you'll be able to pop your initial on there, for
instance.
instance.
Do we do metal? Have we got?
Yes,
do we do metal punches? We
yes.
do. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you need the smaller ones to do that, so the 3mm ones.
Okay.
But they would fit beautifully on there, just a single letter.
Oh, yeah, quite nice little.
Yeah.
You know, get your jewelry, because of course, you know, all high end jewelry like the ones you're making, ladies, have a little signature on there. Morning, Drew, and the Monday morning crew. Is it Monday? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't
Tuesday.
it? Julie, I hate to break it to you, Julie. Gonna break it to you gently, but you've lost the day. So I know what it's like, Julie. I know what it's like to lose a day. All right, I'm with you, Julie. Monday morning, Drew, and the Monday morning crew. I hope you're all well and looking forward to today's goodies. We've got lots of goodies. Lots of pieces. £11.95. So they are about £1. Yeah, a little over £1 each, aren't they? A little over £1 each for those. 925 sterling silver, 3 centimeters long. It seems like you're all waking up. So like I said, I like these with the charms. We're going to give you a quick... We're going to do these at 10 o'clock. So we'll have a little promo of the charms. Look at these. Now... They are entitled, I had a little discussion with Dion. These are entitled I Love London, but I think they should be I Love the UK, because, you know, these are very iconic. There's some London symbols in there, but there's also look, the teapot. There's also the teapot and the cup there as well. Pop that one down. What else have we got in here? We've got the beef eater. There we go. There's a little beefeater there. These are coming up at 10 o'clock, by the way. We have got Big Ben. Boing, 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 boing. I'm not Moira Stewart. And that is your crown. So you've got your crown there as well. And classic. We are going to do these. Okay, we have got 12. No, is it more than that? So 16 of these. 16 of these, and we're going to, because we do some charms on the lounge. These are silver plated over brass, and what that means is we can give 16 of these for the price of one of our lowest priced charms on Gems TV. So we are going to give you a ridiculously good price for all those charms. School holidays, lots of people on holiday. Think about that. If you've got anyone visiting the UK and you want to make something a little bit unique, those are going to be an amazing opportunity with the charms. Right, we're going to challenge Sara, challenge Sara. Oh, where they gone? There they are, there. There they are, there. Have a look at these here. We're going to challenge Sara. Are you ready for this, Sara?
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Are you all ready for this? This is... Look at these. Pink and cream faceted pearl shells. You have got the shell pearls. Do you know what? I had a good night's sleep last night as well.
It's all gone wrong with
I slept well. I slept well. Charlie even woke up like at 8:30 this morning. So Lucy had a lie-in this morning as well. So I've slept well and I still can't get my words out. So we're going to challenge Sara with these, which basically means if you join us for the very first time, we've just given these to Sara. Oh, what's that? Apparently we're not going to challenge you with those now.
Oh, okay.
Because they've just jumped. We've just lost them. Have we just lost them? Wasn't me. Sorry, Sara.
That's okay.
We've just we're going to give you some real pearls instead.
Oh, what a shame.
We're going to give you some. It's nice when that happens, isn't it? It's nice when that happens. We're not going to give you 2 strands. We're going to give you 4 strands.
Wow.
All right. Check those out there. Wonderful, wonderful colours. These are. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened with that, Sara. Do apologise.
Don't worry.
That's suddenly just dropped out of the schedule for some reason. Lavender cultured pearls, 7x6mm, light teal coloured Peridot pearls. You've got your white cultured pearl drops, 7x6 to 10x6, and yellow cultured pearls. So lots and lots and lots of pearls and lots of colours for you to work with. Do you like that, Sara? Is that all right?
That's absolutely fine. I love those. They're gorgeous, and I'm even more thrilled.
Now, are we? Do I just give these? Do I just give these over? Do I give these to Sara now? Oh right. Okay. We're gonna give you another sample because we're gonna get these out to you nice and early. Think about what you do with these, and then we can see if you and Sara are on the same wavelength. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking with the blue, I'm going to go a little bit Egyptian and maybe mix some gold in there with the blue pearls, and probably use the blue and the lemon together, and then I'm going to do some real classic ones with those the rice beads in the middle.
Nice.
Something very classic, very elegant. Maybe a little bridal.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go.
Well, there's enough there to do a lot with this. This is a great little bundle here. You've got 4 individual strands. Your different sizes, graduated in sizes. That is a lovely colour, incredible. That teal, light teal, and very in at the moment. Teal, isn't it? Sort of. I know my director up in the lounge, expecting, and has painted one of the walls teal. Teal, nice. And it seems to be everyone is talking about that colour at the moment. It's got that lovely sort of almost like a silver sort of shimmer to it, little shiller to it as well. And then that's what I love about the pearls. They have that sort of almost metallic sort of edge to it, but the very soft and delicate tones all work together nice. Those colours there graduate quite nicely, don't they, as well? The yellows and the classics and the, what are we calling them, purples? Are they the lavenders? Yeah. So the white, of course, yellow, the white, and I mean that's a lovely little graduation of colour there, and yeah, very sort of Egyptian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of
it's Egyptian, but with a real subtle edge to it. Normally we think of lapis lazuli and the really harsh, sort of hard gold.
And,
whereas when you put the lemon and the teal together, you get that real soft version of it. So you can do the same sort of feel, but a very softer, more elegant, more feminine version of it. So you know you can do similar sorts of designs, but just have that real just gentleness. And I think with pearls, you kind of want designs that are very effortless, very classic.
And they really complement each other when you put sort of the more vibrant colour next to one of the say one of the cream pearls or something. It sort of really, the one lifts the other, and the brighter one sort of makes the other a lot more soft and sort of feminine, doesn't it?
That's it. And you also get the sort of teal bouncing back off the white pearl as well. So you kind of end up with the white pearls looking almost sort of baby blue in some aspects. So you get really, really nice when you mix and match the tones together.
Nice. 7 by 6 to 10 by 6 millimeters on each of those 4 individual strands. Now, when we look at individual strands, I think you know the lowest price that we'd sort of go down to ever is sort of $6.95 on an individual strand. So if you can buy in a set such as this, you've got 4 strands, and these are genuine cultured pearls. Remember, these have been formed within a mollusk, within an oyster. They put a little agate bead or a small sort of seed shell bead within, and then what happens, the natural process of the oyster protecting itself with this layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of nacre, and that's where you get that wonderful sort of iridescence, because as the light, if you look at the individual layers of the nacre, so you're looking at microscopic sort of layers, if you think of your fingers, and as the light penetrates into that, it sort of refracts all the way through those layers, and that's why you get that incredible unique sort of look with your pearls, that orient of the pearl, when you just look over the top, that lovely little rainbow effect. Those are all the little microscopic layers just splitting up the light. $19.95, so basically you're looking at a $5 per strand of pearls, of genuine pearls. And you know, if you're not going to make these into bracelets, if you're going to make these into earrings, I mean, there is an absolute bucket load of jewellery, isn't there? You know, a single drop earring. What sort of price are we selling a single drop earring for these days?
Single drop pearl earrings on sterling silver findings, £12 to £15 easily. You
know, £12 to £15.
Yeah.
For a single pair. So in each strand, I mean, this one here, I can tell you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6. So there's 50, so that's 25 pairs of earrings approximately on one strand. So that means, you know, you can do your drop earrings if you're more of a if you want to keep your coloured pearls for your earrings, and you want to make yourself a nice little bracelet, or even a little choker. I mean, that's long enough for a choker, that as well. Yeah, just a little bit of chain on the end of there to extend it just around the back. Nice little drop. And they're quite nice as well if you do a necklace and you put an extender on the back, just down the nape of the. It's quite nice to have a little pearl or something on the back, isn't it?
That's it. I always finish off my extender chains with a matching gemstone on the extender, so it just finishes that off, because I've got short hair now.
Yeah.
I always notice the back of my designs now a little bit more, and pay more attention to the back for people that do have, you know, shorter hair or an open back dress or something, or you put your hair up if you have longer hair. So just that finishing touch really makes a difference.
I mean, some of the pieces that Sarah's got coming up later on, some gorgeous colours, and that would be a nice little.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Nice little drop at the back, wouldn't it? We'll set those up. You'll see those later on, actually, with Sarah's pieces that we've got coming up. £19.95. That is Sarah's challenge piece. So we'll be coming to Sarah at the end of the day, and end of our shift, not the end of the day, of course, end of our shift just before 1 o'clock, and seeing what Sarah's done with those. Oh, we've got some text messages. Hi Drew, who started the presenting first? Was it you or Lucy? Miss Lucy on the Erling shows. Hope she's well. It was me. I answered an ad in about 2004. We were living in London. Lucy was doing a show over in Europe, and I basically got a job here in Birmingham. So I commuted for the first couple of years, and then Lucy was doing another show, and I moved us. Didn't tell her. I just moved us. She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm moving us." And I was renting a house with a couple of people who worked here at the time, and it was cheap. That's why I got it. It was really cheap. It was like $550 a month or something. It was like proper cheap. And it was weird because it was about 4 meters wide and about 100 meters long. So it was like really bizarre in Stratford-upon-Avon. And it had a Hobbit table that was screwed to the floor in the kitchen. Right, it was proper random. And then Lucy came back and went, "I'm not living here." So we moved to a nicer place, and we've been here ever since. Woodhouse, Stratford-upon-Avon. Now we live there. So yes, I started this. It's my fault. So if you want to blame anyone for Lucy, blame me. Right, we've got this here, which if you don't use for jewellery, it's going to be great for chips. And what is this? I'm intrigued. I'm absolutely intrigued.
I can show you how it works if you like.
You're going to give us have you got one over there?
Yes, I've got one.
Shall I pop over?
Yeah.
Shall I go over? I'm just going to get out of this chair. They've changed the chair since I was here last as well. It's like it's like the chair that what's his face sits on a Men in Black. Will Young. Will Young. Will Smith. Where are you when I need you?
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I was busy setting up.
That's all right. Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Okay, so your bead spinner allows you to spin the beads around so that they basically are moving, and you have a hooked needle like this one here. And what the needle does is it picks the beads up as they're moving around in the spinner. So you spin them around like that, and they're actually moving for you. And then what you do is, I found, if I stop this, the easiest way to use my needle, and it doesn't matter whether you're left or right-handed, is to tip it so that the flat of the needle is on the flat of the bowl of beads. So the flat of this needle here is actually sitting on the flat of the bowl of the beads, which means that you just need to tip it slightly forward, which seems a bit odd because you kind of want to do that with it and tip it backwards towards you. And I find if I rest it on the side of the bowl as well, that actually helps me to stabilise the needle. So what I'm going to do is, and you spin the beads so they're coming towards the needle. So if you're left-handed, you'll be spinning it anti-clockwise, and if you're right-handed, you'll be spinning it clockwise. So if you just know that the beads are actually coming and travelling towards your needle, that will work. And then you just literally, you can see it's already picked one up straight away. I've got monofilament.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
I will pick up more than one. I just did that very quickly. I've got monofilament threaded through my needle, and I've left it on the reel, so I don't have to worry about it falling off the other end.
So if you're like me,
okay, so you can see how quickly they pick up.
if you're like me, this is going to be absolutely perfect. That is.
And if they're picking up. Oh, yeah, I'm starting to. And it's just that tipping forward.
Well, that seems very therapeutic as well.
Come on there. And what will these work with? I found these work with our tubes of the 3 and 4 mil beads that we do.
Yeah.
They work really well. And you can pick up loads of beads really quickly. You can see. Forward, they should go straight on.
That.
So they'll go on quite quickly. And they'll work with any beads that are typically rounds are probably better because they move around in the bowl better, but you could use other shapes. But they'll work on anything that the needle will actually go through. So you just test the beads.
So small nuggets? Someone's just asking, would they work with small
I haven't tried
nuggets?
with nuggets, but I would imagine that they would work.
Yeah, the theory's the same, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's it. I mean, basically what you're doing is you're just making the beads travel, and eventually one will come to the needle that's facing the right way with the hole facing towards it, and it just jumps onto the needle because it has that force of the movement of the beads going around in the spinner, makes it just hop onto the needle.
Yeah.
I mean, typically these were designed for using with things like your seed beads. So that's why I've got metal seed beads in here. But in one of the kits we've got coming up, there's a tube of beads, and I tried it with that for the kit, and it worked perfectly.
Right, okay.
So, and they're 4mm in the tubes. So yeah, just it's practice with the needle.
You could just sit there and watch the telly, couldn't you? And sort of.
That's it, and it's practice as to the position of the needle, and that is the thing that a lot of people find, possibly when they first get a bead spinner, that it's difficult to sort of get started. Is because you kind of want to naturally put the needle with the point facing upwards, rather than tipping it forward and having it facing the actual bottom of the dish.
Right.
And the bigger the bead, sometimes you just need to lift the point of the needle a little bit away from the bottom of the bowl, because of course the hole is a little higher in the bead. So it's again that practice of positioning, getting yourself in that right position, and just working on your needle position. So there's another couple come on there. Well, when I can get at home, you'll probably put your head right over the dish, which I can't do. Otherwise you'll have a nice shot of my hair, which is no good.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And that is a who thought of that? Who thought of that?
So you just literally, and at home you'll probably go twist the bowl faster and things like that, but you can see that they're just hopping onto there, and I actually strang probably 30 centimetres of the other beads in probably 2 or 3 minutes.
Right.
Because I was literally just sitting there and popping them straight onto the needle. And
£9.95 for that, by the way. £9.95. The price is up. £9.95. So it's very well made as well, isn't it?
It is. It's nice.
Lovely bit of kit.
Because it's, you know, it's solid wood as well. It's really smooth. It moves nicely. You don't have to put it together. It comes out the box like that. And if you, the only thing you might do is it comes off its spindle, so you can actually put that on your table as well. If you don't want to use it as a spinner, just take some beads out of it. And then you just pop it back on there. That's it. That literally is the whole putting it together. You just literally pop it over the spindle, and that is it. There is no construction. There is nothing.
That's awesome.
And so it's really, really straightforward.
Thank you very much.
That's okay.
Thank you very much. We've got the needles as well, obviously, the needles that you will require.
Yeah.
We haven't had these since March. So we've not had these since March. So they got them in just for me. For me and Sarah. They said, we're going to have the spinner, get her some needles.
Yeah.
You've got 5 individual needles on here. All the same size.
Yeah.
So you have 5 individual needles on there. So you can have a few different size beads on the go, I suppose, couldn't you? So you can have it all set up and ready to go.
That's it. I mean,
look at that. That's a good one.
I know. I got 5 there.
Look at that.
I know. I'm getting better. You see, it's getting that position in with the needle in the bowl. It's very simple to do that. And once you get your angle right.
Is that of the needles, are we talking? Okay, so the needles, we've got less than 70 in stock. So we started off with less than 70 of these in stock, and they're going a little bit mad. We've got lots of people coming in: Suzanne, Antoinette, Jean, Catherine, Joe, Catherine. We've got Denise, Constance, John. The screen keeps moving. The names keep updating. Jean, Antoinette, Caroline, Johanna, Diane, Maureen, Joe, Constance, Diana, Denise, Joe, Suzanne, Carol, Janet, Maureen, Pam, Duncan and Aberdeenshire. Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Joe Nicholls. Is the lovely Sara Elvin with you this morning. These are going to probably, but from what I can see on my screen, these are probably going to sell out. Are they gone? Are they gone? By the time that, hold the line. But they're definitely going to sell out those. Yeah. Look at that. So what we've been standing here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the bead spinner. Check that out.
I haven't been doing it the whole time, so you can see that they're really quickly, especially if you're doing your intricate designs. You want to have the enjoyment of making the design, not sitting and threading the beads.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
And I can do this without my glasses.
Sorry about that, Karen. I'll just whip it around.
Because normally to thread the beads, I would need my glasses on, and I can do this without my glasses. So I can don't have to worry about being able to see the holes of the beads or even anything else. So you can literally sit and enjoy putting your beads onto your thread.
We are going to. Am I going back over there? Am I saying? I'm going to do. Oh, so we've got some Peridot coming up. There it is there. And while we're showing you that, Sarah's going to get her bits and bobs that she needs to get ready. So look at the lustre off that. That is gorgeous. Peridot, of course, very unique. It's one of the only gemstones that forms in the mantle of the earth, the other one being your diamonds. So it comes from a very auspicious location. You've got a gemstone as well, which is, you'll only ever find peridot in green, what's known as an idiochromatic gem, because its colour is intrinsically linked to its chemical makeup. So basically, the minerals that create peridot, from the it's in a family by itself, the olivine family, give you the colour green as well. So it's one of the few gemstones that you'll never find it in another colour. You'll only find peridot in green. It may sound a silly statement to make, but if we think about Tanzanite, you know, we sort of we think Tanzanite only is blue, but of course you can get green Tanzanite, you get pink Tanzanite, and I heard someone say you can get yellow Tanzanite as well the other day, which I've never seen. So I was on Gem Collector for the last few days, and those guys know their stuff on Gem Collector, let me tell you. Right, this is... I love these. I absolutely love these, and it just it steps your pieces up again. It's the first thing I pointed out, wasn't it? When I come and spoke to you this morning for the show, I said, "Oh my goodness, that is amazing! How did you do that?" Well, the good thing is, you don't have to do that bit. Yeah.
That's it. They're all done for you.
They are incredible. All done for you. This is the. Shall I show you through the kit first? This is a nice little kit, isn't it? They've spoilt you.
It's actually a huge kit. It will go on so far. I mean, I had so much left over that you will be able to make and make and make. And
lots of sort of a couple of different mediums coming in here as well, isn't it? Yeah. So we have all these. What are we calling these?
I call them sort of applique patches, but I don't know if that's
applique patches.
Applique.
Applique patches. Yes. Oh, I like that. I like that. We'll keep that. So have a look at these here. These are very, very impressive. And for me, you know, I think like straight away I'm thinking brooches or you know, just something to sort of on the lapel.
Yeah, definitely.
How many different patterns have we got of these? Can I place them out on there? Is that all right?
Yeah, of course you can.
Will that work if I just to show all of these? Because I mean, there's a lot of these. Am I in shot there, Ollie? How's that? Is that all right? Yep. I mean, look at that. I don't know if you can get a grab of that, Ollie, so I don't have to do it again.
I'll move it over.
You've probably got a shot of these, have you? See, I'm not used to working with a team. I'm upstairs. I'm upstairs in the lounge, and there's only me and Claire, Irish Claire. You know, I normally have to do everything myself. I forget there's people filming and taking photos of things in there, and I've gone, I'll do it myself. I mean, aren't they beautiful? Peacock colours.
That's it. They're really royal colours, really rich. Think of all your summer holidays and seeing these sort of jewel colours everywhere you go. They're brilliant if you just want to, you know, embroider these onto your clothing if you want to. Put them onto handbags. You can put them.
Or just sew them directly on.
Yeah, you can just sew them directly on because they've got a backing on them. If I just flick that one over, you can see the backing on there. So that backing. That they've sewn through it, so you can just sew straight through that. You don't have to worry, and just sew straight through that, and have the nice side straight onto your clothing, and you can just sew them on.
They're so vibrant. They're just so pretty. Right, I'll give you your board back. All right, there we go. I'll take all those back. Give you your board back. Taking over your space.
That's okay.
Encroaching on your territory. That is. So you've got all those applique patches. Learned something today. You've got all your silver findings in there as well, which you can see on there. Basically, you've got your 10 metres of your silver-plated copper wire, 0.4 mil. You've got your crimp covers in there, 10 of those. You've got your feather head pins, your flower head pins. You've got your jump rings in there, your round beads, your extender chain. You've got your pair of silver-plated copper ear wires. Your pair toggle clasps, your small toggle clasps, your square toggle. God, there's loads in this, isn't there? 200 carats of gemstones, 3 shades of fuchsia. You've got your fuchsia nylon thread, your light pink nylon in there as well, your light purple nylon, your crimp tubes, your copper shepherd's hooks, silver-plated copper shepherd's hooks, your silver-plated ribbon ends, your applique textile patches, 12 of those. There is so much in this kit, and it really does lend itself to these patches. Of course, hairpins. I mean,
hair combs, yeah, they really do, because you can just do something as simple as the hair comb I've done, or you can actually then start working them together onto the hairbands. Nice little framework you could do with the seed beads on there as well. Definitely, and these tubes, I had a set in pinks, and I stranded them out, and there is a picture somewhere on Facebook, on the JewelleryMaker Facebook page, of just one of the colours stranded out, and it's actually well over 1 strand in length. Okay. So you've got over 3 strands of beads in that tube. It doesn't look like it, but when you get them out, there are so many in there. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's quite, it's probably a couple of centimetres thick, that tube, isn't it? When you think how many of those seeds you can get across the diameter of that as well. Right, for everything that you see here, for the whole kit, which is a huge kit, £21.95. If you're into your braiding, that nylon thread alone, that is it. What was the length of the nylon threads? Has it got it on here? I think it's 200 metres per reel. 200 metres per reel. 200 metres, is that right? We got that? Yeah. 200 metres per reel. And these, I love when we do things like this, because, even the applique patches, there's a dozen of those in there, so you're not going to do a dozen straight out of the bat, so you've got a couple that you can sort of keep to inspire you for things later on as well. That's it, you'll look at them, and I lay them out, and then I sort of mix and match them together, so I actually overlap them and see how they work as well. I've used these before, and I actually made, I don't know if I can find the 2 that I used. Just quickly see if I can find the 2 that I used. I think I used like a round one and a one with a tail, and actually made, if you put it like that, can you see it's a kind of a bird shape? Oh yeah. And then I put that on top of a comb and sewed it onto the top of the comb. And actually, and then had plumes of gemstones coming out of the tail. Yep. And made a little beak on top of it. So you can actually, just by... There you go, there's your beak. There we go. Look, there's your beak. There. Oh. There you go. So you can see different shapes in them by just mixing and matching them. And also, what I like about this is, look at all, this is a kit that keeps giving, all right? Because you've got all these here, which, of course, you could. These are just all added extras that you can use in other. These. I think these sorts of pieces. If you're looking at your stash and the little pieces that you've got left, you go, what can I make? You want something, you want to take something away on holiday, something small and compact that you can work with. That's perfect, isn't it? Yes. Good morning, brilliant. Been waiting for these in your lovely kit, Elvin. That's someone who knows you, Elvin. I know where you live, Elvin. Sounds like my husband. Carol from Morgan wants to say thank you to Drew for looking after her at the ball. Oh, hello, Carol. Hi, Carol. We got your letter the other day, by the way, Carol. We got a lovely little card from Carol. Carol, I will carry you downstairs anytime. All right, there's not a problem. Not a problem. There doesn't have to be a fire for me to carry Carol down the stair, I'll tell you. I'm making a Hindu wedding dress for one of those from one of those round applique patches from another kit. Sewing JM rubies and pearls to it. We were talking. Yes. We were talking about that, weren't we? We were talking about. Yeah. So this one here with the headband and the chain is kind of a sort of stylised Indian style hairdress. Normally they would have 2 combs at the side of the gems would be on chain, and then you would have a piece of chain that goes up the central parting. But I just wanted to make it so that everybody could wear this. So that one's actually on a band, so you can just wear that for festivals or with your summer dresses. A bit 1920s, isn't it? That's it, yes. So it's a little bit more, maybe going to the races, you want to wear something a little bit like that. And we're going to show, what one are we going to do? We're doing the necklace. We're doing the necklace, aren't we? So we go. Is that too close if I put it there? Is that all right? This is what we're going to look at. Lots of people coming in. Remember, these are limited because obviously we are governed by the piece of the kit which we have the smallest amount of. So Valerie, Carol, Agnes, Lisa, Fiona, Hazel, Collector in West Midlands, Carol, Kathleen, Sheila, Brenda, Carol, Kathy, John, Carol, Joe, Suzanne, Eleanor, Tori, Vanessa. Well done, all of you that are coming in and getting this already. Please remember, these are limited. These are limited. Right, Sarah. What? Okay, so have I got that right? Is that what we're going to? Yep. So we're going to show this first to make sure I got that on the right way. Yeah. It doesn't look like it, but that is what we're going to show. Okay. So this started off with me messing around with a hair comb and deciding what I wanted to do, something different with a hair comb, and then looking at the shapes that I had in my applique patches. And so these two shapes struck me straight away. So the one, I call this one sort of as if it's got feathers on it.
Yeah.
And then I've got a matching one because I wanted to make sure that everything, because this is going to be a neckline piece, that everything was safe to wear against the neck. There wouldn't be anything scratchy or uncomfortable or anything like that. So what I ended up doing was taking a hair comb. I wanted to make a sunburst design like this one. Okay, so this is the one I've prepared earlier, but I'm going to show you how to quickly make this. And to do this, what you need to do is to take your hair comb, and you need to take something like bail making pliers, round nose pliers, so that you can bend and form the shape around. So what I've got is I've got my bail making pliers, and I'm going to use the second to largest to start bending my hair comb. And what I do is I start off at one end and work my way right to the other end, and I'm not trying to make big movements. I'm using the tail of the comb as my way to lever the design, and it gets harder towards the end because you've got less to work with. And then again I'm going to start at this end, and again small movements, and use the other side of the comb to start moving that in. So can you see that that's almost come round into a full circle now? And then what I did was I fanned out the pieces of the comb. So you're just going to push those up like this all the way around. And I find it easier if you just do one or two at a time rather than trying to do lots and lots of pieces and move them. And they need to sort of go to 90 degrees to the band. There we go.
There's so much in this. You get 5 of those in this kit.
You do.
There's so much in this. I just keep looking at it and going, there's, you know, the amount of jewellery you can make out of this one kit. Has to be one of the kits with the most amount of jewellery in it, I think, for the one kit.
I could have made probably at least 4 or 5 more pieces.
Yeah,
I still had
yeah.
loads left over. So, so what you want to do is you want to sit and you want to sort of fan out your pieces of your comb until they're equally spaced, and take time over doing this. And we're going to bring those two open parts together and wire it together. So don't worry if they're a little bit apart at the moment. As long as they will come together when you push it together, then that's absolutely fine. And what I did was I have just taken some wire and wire wrapped in between my gap here. So if I hold that up, can you see I've gone in between there just to wire wrap that gap together. You won't see this, so don't worry if it's a little bit messy or untidy. And then what I did was with my wire, and I've already started going around all the spokes, is to keep these equal distance apart. Now I've spent that time working on them, is I just take my wire, go over the top and under, over the top and under, and then move on to the next spoke.
Frances is loving your work already in Stirlingshire.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Sara, lovely designs as usual. You do have a fantastic talent, not forgetting the lovely Drew.
Thank you.
And team, keep up the good work. And team, keep up the good keep up the good work at Embarkers. We're the Monday morning crew today.
Okay, so once you've gone all the way around, you leave that wire in place, and what you're going to do is use that one. Once you've glued your patches in place, you're going to use that to go around the outside and put a row of beads on. So what I did was, where my join is at the bottom, I knew I wanted to use the gaps in the patch here to attach some chain or gemstones to my design. So what I actually did was I actually looked and I thought, if I put that over, I can actually put
All right, yeah.
the ends of those comb prongs through those gaps before I glue this applique patch into place. Now you want to glue the top patch so that the spokes are facing away from you, so they're sort of slightly dipping down. Yeah, and then what you're going to do is turn that over, and you're going to glue a matching patch on the back, which gets rid of anything that would possibly touch the skin that might be sharp or anything like that, or even just a little scratchy. So that's going to cover the other side. And what I did was I used my E6000 glue, and I glued both the patches together, And then what I did to hold all of that was my faithful friend, the clothes peg. Did 2 clothes pegs on one on either side and left that glued to set.
Clothes pegs are available at various outlets. I'm sure you'll be able to pick one up.
Off your washing line normally is where I go and raid mine from.
Pigs are us.
Yeah, went and raided the washing line for lots of pegs.
We should open a website for pegs, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a dedicated peg website.
So once you've...
Pegs.co. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. That's your fault, Ollie, saying that in my ear. Hi, Drew and Sarah. A great innovative use of the hair comb. Loving your designs. Love and hugs. Karen Crawford. Thank you, Karen. In Glamorgan. Just call me Karen of Glamorgan.
So once that's glued into place, you'll have your excess wire to the side here, and you can just go around and wrap your gemstones close to the applique patch all the way around. And then what I did was I wrapped in between each of the prongs, put 3 or 4 gemstones in between on the outside to create the feather or the fan-like shape. Yeah. And then just added jump rings and chain. And that is your design finished. So it's just once you've got that base,
awesome.
That is your sort of base to then take your creativity where you want to go. So you might decide you want to wire wrap gems the whole way out. You might decide you want to wrap in between all of these prongs with the nylon thread. Yep. And do a weave. So you end up with like a basket weave in between all of these prongs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Depending on how you want your design to look. So if you want it more fabric textile version, wrap it with the fabric and then maybe a couple of rows of gemstones. If you want to go really gem heavy, do gemstones all the way around on every single row right up to the edge.
It's like a dream catcher sort of thing.
Yeah, that's it. You could use it as dream catcher as well if you wanted to.
Similar. Right, amazing design, Sarah. That's Susan and East Sussex. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Lots of people coming in for those. Please be aware that we are limited on the number of kits whenever we do it. Of course, thank you, Sarah, by the way.
You're welcome.
Impressive as always. Don't go anywhere because it's time for the Wall of Fame. Right, welcome to the Wall of Fame. Now, if you've not been to the Wall of Fame, how does it work, Sarah?
People send in their designs. I get allocated a number, and they go into a draw every week, which is drawn on Wednesday. And the first prize is £100, second prize is £50. Yeah.
I'm still working on my design. I did a show with Gemma Crow a few weeks before I went on holiday, and she had this lovely feather, and I've been working on it at home. Ooh. But I have to do that. all the time. Right, who have we got?
Okay, so I've got 462, and this is from Gemma, and she's in Tadcaster in North Yorkshire. Know it well. Hi all at JewelleryMaker. Here is my entry to the Wall of Fame. I've made 2 hair combs, which are my first attempts. The first one is with clear quartz and freshwater pearls and frosted quartz and pink pink crackled quartz. The second one is with 2 tones of pink crackled quartz. All the products are from JM. Good luck to everyone this week, and that's from Gemma in Tadcaster in North Yorkshire. They're fantastic. Well done. Brilliant.
Nice. I've got number 466. It says, hi all at JM. Here is my latest entry to the Wall of Fame, as summer has yet to appear up here in Caithness. Is that how you pronounce it? My friend John and I have been busy making jewellery. This necklace is made from multicoloured chalcedony, that'll be your cryptoline quartz, carnelian and citrine, all supplied by JM. We have named the piece Tutti Frutti.
Oh yes.
We like a bit of Tutti Frutti. To be honest, we're struggling to resist the temptation to eat it as the colours look so scrummy. I hope you like it. We both love the show. Keep up the good work. Best wishes, Linda and John, Caithness in North Highlands. That's lovely, gorgeous colours. I see what you mean by the Tutti Frutti as well.
Very much so. Okay, and I've got 463 beautiful examples of wire work, and this is from Kim, and she's in Mistley in Essex. I hope I pronounced that right. Dear all, I made this bracelet from 1 mil and 0.6 silver plated copper wire with labradorite wrapped in for my best friend's 40th birthday. I have loved the labradorite week. It made me look at what I've purchased from yourselves and made this. But I've got some more at the great prices, and that's from Kim in Mistley in Essex. That's gorgeous.
I like the fact that she's done the photo to catch the schiller on the labradorescence on the labradorite as well.
It's really tricky to capture the labradorescence, so the fact that she's got those 3 going around the front, all with that, absolutely just proves that it must be amazing quality labradorite.
Right, number 465. Wow, have a look at this. This is, where are we looking at? This is Lachlan McLean. This is, hello all at JM. Please find my next entry to the Wall of Fame. This is a belt, as you will see, and is made from Zari thread. Is that right? Yes. Zari thread. Rose quartz, and uses 1.5, 0.8, 0.4 silver plated wire in the buckle and the slide. Thanks for your continued inspiration. Great deals and fun. That is a belt.
That's amazing, isn't it?
That is amazing. Oh my goodness. When I first looked at it, I thought there was a bracelet. There's a lot of work that's gone into that. Lachlan, that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm loving that. So there is the Wall of Fame. One more to go, I think.
Yep. And I have 464, and this is from Lynn Patterson. She says, hi all at JewelleryMaker. My entry for the Wall of Fame today is an earring and necklace set made from Ethiopian opals. Oh, it'll come out eventually. For the petals and rainbow moonstone for the centre of the flowers, 0.25 coloured silver coloured copper wire, and 925 sterling silver findings, all of course from JewelleryMaker, and 925 sterling silver chain from my stash. Unfortunately, the photo doesn't begin to show the play of beautiful colours from the opals, especially when the light catches them. Good luck to all in the draw, and that's from Lynn Patterson. I'm sorry I fell over my words there, Lynn, but beautiful, beautiful opal designs there.
Yes, good luck to each and every single one of you. Now, my next piece that I've got coming up after the break is a deal, an absolute deal. For the price of one very, very inexpensive charm, we are going to give you 16 charms. That's coming up just after the break, so do not go anywhere.
We know you jewellery makers are organised, so here at JM Towers in the height of summer, we are bringing Christmas forward? Join Becky, Hannah and Vicky with guest designers Jan, Alison and Alan as we go through a whole day of Christmas inspiration, featuring an array of products including copper and black druzy, Christmas stamps and brand new snowflake charms. Come and join in and get prepared for Christmas. Summer sun and Christmas fun with JewelleryMaker all day Saturday the 25th of July. Christmas in July? Really?
Join guest designer Gemma Crow as she brings you a fascinating DVD that teaches you how to create all of your important findings that are essential to everybody's collection. Gemma will take you through step by step to create all of your finishing touches that bring your pieces to life, essential for all jewellery makers. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
No wonder zoologists and botanists find this an incredible gemstone. I'm looking at a cockroach here, but when you remember, this is a time capsule of around 40 million years ago, and this insect has been completely preserved. It's quite fascinating.
I've been on the introduction to beadwork from JewelleryMaker, and the class was run by Linda, who I've watched on television many times, and always thought, well, I must go to that class because I've bought a lot of the jewellery, the lovely stones, but never ever sat down really and studied it. It's much easier when somebody explains what you've got to do. So I've made necklaces, I've made some lovely earrings, and it's good because we've got all the choice of beads stones we were able to use, and I've had a thoroughly good day. And of course I dragged my daughter along, who's kept me in tow, so it's open to all ages. It was super. We met a very good crowd.
JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. JewelleryMaker offers an extensive range of creative workshops for all levels, from beginners right through to advanced. Each workshop is run by our approachable tutors who are all friendly, knowledgeable and are specialists in their field of expertise. Our popular courses are tailor-made to suit your needs and to help you get started with a new hobby or to advance your skills onto the next level. We keep the class sizes small to ensure you get plenty of one-to-one attention, so book early to avoid disappointment. For more information, contact our call centre or visit our website. JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
So this is an amazing, welcome back by the way, welcome back to JewelleryMaker. This is an amazing deal, if I say so myself. Your charms here, now if you're looking at buying charms, I'm sure you would have seen charms on the high street for $49, $59 each pounds. You know, we are talking about something that is very, very popular, and that's for one single charm. Here at Gems, we have a fantastic range. Here at JewelleryMaker, the other side, the Gems TV side, we have a fantastic range called the Milano charms. Now, they normally sell around sort of £20 each. Okay, they're in 925 sterling silver. These are 925 sterling silver over your brass, so you can still say 925 sterling silver on these plated. What? The price is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And if you are getting yourself a collection together of jewellery, and if you are selling where there are tourists around, if you want to make your pieces uniquely British, then you have a real opportunity to get yourself an incredible deal. Now have a look at all these here. Do we have a ruler handy? Is there a ruler handy anywhere? Is it under here? Oh, there it is. Lovely, thank you my darling. That one will do. I'm just going to try and do this without them all falling off, because I think that is awesome. Absolutely an awesome collection. You ready? This is all going to go horribly wrong, but it might not. It might not. So there we go. There are your pieces. So you have the crown, you have the Union Jack, you have the Big Ben. One's gone. We've lost the crown. So you have Big Ben's now turned into the Leaning Tower. You've got the Beefeater there. You've got the teapot, of course, classic teapot. You've got the cup there. You've got London Tower Bridge. You have also got the double-decker bus on there as well. These are good size pieces, and you've got 16 pieces, yeah, and double on all of these. So every single one that you see there, they are double. Give you an idea of size. The London bus is about an inch, is it? About just under an inch. There we go. There you go. Drop it down to the centimetres. You're looking at about 2 centimetres, 2 centimetres across. So these are good size charms as well. Keeping in mind that I think £20 for a charm is a good price. Is a good price. I am going to offer these to you today, the whole lot. So whether you want to pop these on the end of a bracelet that you've made, whether you want to make a pair of earrings, there's a lot of jewellery in here. And if you're looking at about £20 per charm, normally you're getting 16 charms in here. Unbelievable deal. Absolutely unbelievable deal. and uniquely United Kingdom this as well. So if you are in an area where there's tourists around, you've got visitors coming over, you want to make something that's quintessentially British, then here is your opportunity. Silver plated glass. I love you, London Charm Collection. Look at that. Look at that. For all of them. For every single one. 16 individual charms. They are so pretty. They're so much fun. I mean, gorgeous. Look. So we're working out 93 pence per charm. Can you believe that, Sarah?
That's amazing value.
93 pence per charm. Now, if you put that into the of say walking into a hobby shop or something, you know, and it's like you suddenly they have a sale on and they go, you can have any charm for £1. You'd go to town a bit, wouldn't you?
You would. I mean, charms are everywhere at the moment, and the sort of fashion for having charm bracelets and things like that, it's not diminishing at all. In fact, it's, if anything, it's going through the roof. And so to be able to have so many and be able to mix and match them, so you might be looking, you know, make a bracelet for St George's Day. You might make a bracelet for a Mad Hatter's tea party. You've got lots of different things that you can do in there and change them around. Or you might want to use these and make a pair of earrings out of them because you've got pairs of the charms. So you've just got lots of fun to be able to have with them, and you can change them as well if you want to. If you've got the F colour enamels, you could actually put colour onto them, so you could actually put a little bit of red and blue onto the to the Union Jacks if you wanted to.
The flag would look nice, wouldn't it? With the enamels in there.
So you could do that with them as well.
I mean, that is a fantastic price, absolutely fantastic price at $14.95. And if you don't believe me, go on the web and look up some prices of charms. If you're thinking, well, I haven't really done charms, I haven't bought any charms before, it's not something that I normally do, is that a good deal? Oh my goodness, look up the price of charms and then see what we've got here with all these 16 individual charms. 16, less than £1. What did we say about 93, was it? 93 pence. 93 pence. It's like walking into one of those bargain shops, isn't it? And then suddenly seeing something that you'd like to use, you know, because normally a lot of those bargain shops you go in and you go, well, you know, it's not something that I want for £1, you know, it's not something I'm going to use for £1. And then all of a sudden you walk in and it's like, oh my goodness, charms for £1. Charms for £1. I'll have some of those. Well, you don't have to line up, you don't have to go into town, just jump on the phone, pop it on the web, £14.95, less than £1 a piece on those. So well done. Let me pop those back in there. That is an awesome deal. Welcome to the morning show. We are going to go on to disco beads. Disco beads. Ooh, I like a disco bead. What's your best disco move, Sarah?
Crikey, I'm too old for disco moves.
You're never too old for disco moves, Sarah. What's your best move? What's your dance move?
I don't really dance at all.
You must do a mum dance.
Oh yeah, you can do the mum dance.
We all know the mum dance, don't we? Do you know?
This little swishy move mum dance. Yeah, we can all do those ones.
It's just in case my wife's watching, or the mother-in-law.
I try not to dance now. I've got two teenage children.
It's not that. These are your disco. Always got to get the mum dance into a show. These are your disco beads. 95 sterling silver disco beads, approximately 2.5 to 2 millimetre. 100 pieces. I'll be dead dancing soon when Charlie gets a bit older, I suppose. Oh, don't dance like that. These are gorgeous. Look at these here. Could you use a bead spinner on these?
Yes.
And the disco beads?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that one just popped off the end there. So these are basically your faceted 925 sterling silver. So as you move them around, you get that wonderful lustre coming off all those beads as the light reflects on. So nice little spacer beads if you want to bring a bit of life to something. If you've got something like lapis, you know, and you want to give that little bit of sparkle to it.
That's it. They're great spacer beads. They're great if you just want to make, if you're making rings and you need something to space out the gemstones, if you're making a gemstone ring base, and you want to get to that exact size, these are perfect for using if your gemstones are too big to get down to the next size or up to the next size. You can use a couple of these and that will perfectly space it out for you. They're great also if you've got gemstones that possibly are a top drilled, maybe a top drilled pair, where you need something in between them so that they'll sit beautifully, because you can't just put a pair next to another one. You need to have something that's put in between to space them out. So these would work beautifully for that. They're great for your wire work as well, if you want to put them over your silver plated wire and then bring those into your wire work designs and have that sterling silver there. I just love spacer beads anyway, and I use them all the time. I like to put them at the end just before a crimp as well, so that you have, if you've got a larger bead, it's got that natural graduation down to a smaller diameter ready to go into the clasp. Because sometimes you don't want necessarily a large bead underneath your wrist.
You can do a lot with these, can't you, Sarah? You can. I'm glad you're here. That's amazing. Blimey, you can do a load with those. And look at the reflection just on the back of the tweezers there. You can see that sparkle, can't you? That wonderful shimmering effect that you get. And that's because each of these are individually faceted. So you get that lovely sort of shimmery effect on the back of that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Right, lots of people coming in for these. Good morning to Jill, Nancy, Catherine, Susan, Denise, Jennifer, Diane, Ninetta, Margaret, Natalie, Grace, Carol, Patricia. We've got the texts coming through as well. Nothing wrong with a good old dance, Drew. I'm 51 and my kids hide when I do the Gangnam style. Lol. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do you know what? The guitarist in our band is head teacher at a local school here in the Midlands, and our band actually, Ollie will be interested in this because he plays as well. Our band played at their prom. Right, so they were, I think they were about 11, year 6, is that about 11?
That's 11, yes.
About 11 years old, right? And I was thinking, oh, how's this? Because we're a rock band, okay? So, you know, so we're there, and we're sitting on the school. There's only 25 of them leaving the school, and they're all sitting down eating at the end before we started. And my guitarist goes, oh, we'll start, and we'll play some music, you know, just while they're eating. And it's that moment, I had that Jack Black moment, you know, School of Rock, where I sort of thought, I can either do this really low key or I can go full on, you know. So I just went, Leamington Spa, are you ready to rock? And 25 11-year-olds stood up and went, yeah! And it was just the most amazing gig I've done it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. I said, I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free. Not a problem. I'll come back next year and do it for free. I was Jack Black. If you've seen School of Rock, you know what I'm talking about. Right, so disco beads, 95 sterling silver. Lots of people coming in for those. Well done, well done. Is it my job to get those back in the container? And Kaz is like, yeah. Right, okay, here we go. Oh no, hey, not bad. Look, only dropped 4. What do you mean not good though, Dion? Not bad. Not good though. Sort of knew my car now. Right, number. Oh, infinity charms. Do you know what? We've I've actually just in the last few weeks sold some bracelets on the lounge, which are basically these, just 95 sterling silver chain. The infinity bracelet. I'm not even going to try and pick 2 of those up. So there they are. There, the infinity symbol. Wonderful. There is Tiffany's actually do one of these, don't they? Do an infinity charm in this shape. So in the never-ending loop, the never-ending circle goes on and on and on. Bit like Dion sometimes. She goes on and on, and she didn't hear that. Three individual pieces. See, I knew you weren't listening to me, Dion. 3 pieces. These are just over an inch. Just over an inch on it, so they're good size. Now I'm saying bracelet. Obviously, you can probably use these as a central
We have pendant drops. Use them as a place to attach a clasp onto, so that you've got a really decorative place to attach your clasp. I'd probably put all 3 of those together actually, and have them just as almost a chunky chain with some really nice jump rings in between. Just make them really nice, just as that bit. But I would put those onto. Also use them as a brooch as well. Have them actually sewn into.
Okay.
Or sewn onto those applique patches as well. You do so many different things. Oh, lovely.
That is awesome. Absolutely. It was 925 sterling silver, infinity figure of your 8 charms, 3 pieces in your bag. I mean, these are so popular because they're so usable. Just over an inch in length on those. I mean, there's just so many different designs. I mean, there's a bracelet there. You could sort of weave them on the other, put 3 of them over the top of the wrist, couldn't you, and sort of weave them together in some way, shape, or form.
You could.
That is being taken up by Maureen, Tina, Maria, collector. Oh, we've got another. What was that? What? Something popped onto my screen. Oh right, that was the Gangnam Style text. I'll tell you what that's what reminded me of the gig that I did at the school, because they were all doing that at the beginning. I thought, well, we don't do that sort of stuff. I won them over. Why do I look like Mickey Mouse all of a sudden? 925 sterling silver infinity charm. Cheryl, Judith, Sharon, Diana, Maureen, Tina, Maria, Susan, Tracy, Jane, Diane, West Midlands, Pauline, Alison, Tricia, Carol. Lots of people multi-buying on these as well. Good morning on this Tuesday morning. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday with the Monday morning crew. Someone takes in and said, well done, Monday morning crew. Who was it? Was it Jane or Julie? Jane or Julie in Cornwall? I can't remember. We're with you though. We're with you. It was Julie. See the memory? Do you know what? The memory's still there even at 28. If you would like to get hold of these, we're going to give you an awesome deal. We're going to give you an amazing price on these. Quite a good weight on these as well. For 3 of them, 925. So this is a centre part to your design. 925 sterling silver, £9.95. Half the stock is gone. And you know, it's a lovely universal. The meaning behind this, the actual. I mean, it's a lovely shape, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous shape as well. But the meaning behind this, infinity. You know, everlasting love. You know, a relationship that is everlasting. You know. Nice little bit of symbolism on these. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, even a little charm. Just put a little bit of chain on this, and you've got another charm as well, haven't you? Together.
It's great if you want to use it with your paracord or your Sari cords or any of those sorts of mediums as well. You could use those, and you've got a natural attaching point with each of the loops as well.
Yeah. And £9.95 for 3 of them, all in your 925 sterling silver. Like I say, over half the stock has gone, and these are good size. I mean, if I pop one of these, just to give you an idea, obviously I don't think you'd use these as a ring, but I think it gives you a good idea of the size of those. If you think of a piece of jewellery, and I suppose you could somehow attach that as a wire ring, and
because it's silver, it'll be really malleable.
Yeah.
So you could form that around your ring mandrel, and then actually have that, and then maybe just have some of those smaller beads that we just had to finish the band off at the back.
Yeah. It's one of those in the 925 sterling silver. It's so workable, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, it's so malleable. It's really nice that if you're putting that over your wrist and you want to mould it to the top of your wrist, you can very easily. So it'll sit beautifully. Or again, if it's going around the neckline, or you want to bend it into a different shape, you can do with it being sterling silver. Yep.
And again, nice little drops and a little brooch. Little brooches on those as well. So yeah, lots of uses for those. Lots of people multi-buying on those. Good morning, jewellery makers. That was in there, wasn't it? Right. So we've got number 14, which is now. You are Mrs. Kumhima, aren't you?
Yes.
So I have here for you What's that for?
That's a weight which will go on the bottom of your braid as it comes through the disc.
To keep the tension on. Do you know what? I knew I'd seen it before.
Yes.
So what you put all your cords on this.
So you put all your cords, you tie them into a knot, put them through the centre of your disc, put them out into the disc in their order that you want them to, and then attach your weight underneath. It stops you from having to constantly hold the braid underneath to keep a constant tension on there. Best will in the world, if you're holding it by hand, your tension will either get stronger or less over time, whereas this is going to be that constant weight. This is your heavier of your weight, so I think this is the 100 gram weight.
This is the 100 gram.
Yes.
We're going to do the 50 gram next as well. So if you like the 50 gram, we're going to be doing that next.
And just experiment with your braids, because if you do a braid with a 100 gram weight on it and then you change it to doing with a 50 gram weight, it will look slightly different.
Oh, okay.
Because it won't have been pulled down so much.
So not as tight a weave on it.
That's it. So, and I sometimes use my 50 gram and my 100 gram together and make a really put a heavy weight on there for really drawing that sort of tension out into the braid. That's great if you're doing things like wire techniques and things like that, where you want more tension onto your braid.
So that is your Kumihimo weight. 100 gram. Now, like I say, we are going to do the 50 gram as well. So if you've got your other, we've had a text in about the Tanzanite. Tanzanite's coming up at 12 o'clock. We've got a Tanzanite strand, which we've guaranteed under £50. So a Tanzanite strand for you, that's coming up at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock on the Tanzanite strand. Kumihimo weight, 100 grams, £6.95. Interesting, I wouldn't have thought putting the two together, but of course you're going to get a tighter and a thinner braid, I suppose, as well.
That's it.
With the weight on.
Your braid won't necessarily get much narrower, but it will. The tension will change the way that the cords come together. So instead of knitting very tightly with a smaller weight on there, they'll be more elongated, so you end up with it looking more knitted or open weave than if you have less weight on there.
Oh, nice. £6.95 on that. Well, a lot of people taking up the Kumihimo weight, 100 gram Kumihimo weight. Like I say, if you want to, we're going to give you a great price on the 50 gram as well. So I don't know if you're on the line, you might want to add that one to your order as well. So you've got both sizes. You can try the two different sizes. So that's the 100 gram, and this is the 50 gram. £4.95. £4.95. So if you are still on the line, there's a little bit of a queue on the line, but if you are still on the line, please just add that to your order if you wish. So I'd like the 50 gram one as well. £4.95. That is a lovely little deal. Lovely little deal. And I can see a lot of people that have come in and got the 100 gram are also getting the 50 gram as well. Have we not had this? Have we had this in stock for a little while, or is it one of? I was going to say back by popular demand. There's a lot of people coming in for these. So I think it's one of those. Do you know what? It's one of the thing about tools like this. I'm sure you'll agree, Sarah. Is you could come up with your own ways of doing these. You can make your own weight, but when you get the actual piece of kit that is designed for the job, it's so much easier, isn't it?
People would have seen, probably if they've seen any of my DVDs, when I first started doing, we didn't have the weight, so I used to have bags of coins or gemstones, and it's really come.
Bags of coins?
I know, as
we're
weights.
Paying you too much. Bags of coins.
They just make it really cumbersome, because they will move as you're braiding as well, and they don't keep that constant weight, whereas these do. They just literally, and they're so easy, because as your braid grows, you can just move the weight up as well, which you can't do if you've attached something to the bottom of it. Of course,
you end up sort of doing that.
That's it, really.
Standing on a chair with your, lots of people coming in for that. Good morning, by the way. I'm Drew Nicholls. If you want to say, who's this? Who's this in the JewelleryMaker branded shirt? This is my JewelleryMaker shirt. Do you know that? If I stand by the JewelleryMaker logo, I disappear. For £4.95. I'm actually here every show. You just don't see me. Someone's got to keep an eye on my wife. Number. Only goes up to 24. Oh, hang on. Is it in 24? Is it 2 strands? These look like morganites to me. Yeah. Very long strands. Are they double? Are they? Yeah, 2 double. Yeah, this will be it. Wow. Morganite, of course, a member of your beryl family. And look at these. Look at those gorgeous colours. Wonderful colours. I love morganite.
So delicate, isn't it?
Will be one of my desert island gemstones, morganite. Morganite and kunzite.
Beautiful.
Two gemstones that I absolutely love. It's that lovely, delicate, very subtle sort of pastel pink, isn't it?
It is. It's just, but it's very easy to wear, very flattering to the skin tone as well.
Yeah.
And I think it's just such a beautiful gemstone to use, and I'm in love with it. It's gorgeous.
You've got 2 double strands. 82 centimetres per strand. So just remember when the price comes up, all right, look, you've got, excuse my mic if it bangs, you've got a piece of jewellery, right, obviously not quite for me, you know, but you've got a piece of jewellery already. Well, you've got 2 pieces of jewellery, all right? So those, that's just to give it, see the things I do for my viewers, you know. I don't know. So you got 2 of those. So straight away, even without doing anything, you got 2 gorgeous, and that's quite a generous length on the morganite as well, isn't it? You know, so you could probably get away with 2 necklaces per strand. Wonderful with the skin tones, like Sarah said, and all quite similar in colour, which I quite like as well.
That's it. It varies, but it's a very gentle variation between the gemstones, and the lustre you're getting from them is amazing. It just changes the look of it completely. And I just think it's just such an expensive looking gemstone as well. I know that seems a silly thing to say about gemstones, because they all look expensive because they're gemstones, but this looks really regal, really opulent, really gentle to wear. Mix it with your pearls, that classic feminine look, or you know, mix it with your darker gemstones like your blacks and your smoky quartz for that more of an evening look.
It's also that nice little association with Tiffany's, of course, as well, because discovered by George Frederick Kunz, who was a chief gemologist with Tiffany's at the time, named it after Mr. J.P. Morgan, banker and financier who financed his trip, and was a gem fancier himself. We've got a set of these going off to Italy. Simone, hello to you. How's Italy today? Look at that, international. Also going to Surrey, Powys, Kent, Hampshire, Gloucestershire, Aberdeenshire, Greater Manchester. Dion, is that right? £7.95. £7.95. Right. Okay. Listen. If you want morganite, surely this has to be the best deal ever on this. That is ridiculous. These are double strands. If that was £7.95 for 2 single strands, that would still be a phenomenal deal. You've basically got 4 strands. You've basically got 4 normal size strands. That is unbelievable. £7.95. So if these were normal size strands, okay, so you got 4 normal size strands, that's under £2 a strand for morganite. And that is going to replenish your stock. That is going to fill up your arsenal, your jewellery arsenal, no end. £7.95. Oh, look, now everyone's suddenly gone. I've had him on mute. I've had him on mute for the past hour and a bit. £7.95. Hang on a minute. What's he talking about? £7.95. Look at that. That is crazy. And you know, a stretchy bracelet on one of these, you know, a little with a charm, stretchy bracelet with one of the charms. Remember, we've got the charm collection as well. That's still available. The charm collection. They worked out at what was it, 93p per charm. Cup of tea, anyone? Cup of tea. You know, I've also got a button. Those are the charms. So basically, 93p stretchy bracelet. If I take a very small selection of that, okay, so there you go, stretchy bracelet with the charm on there as well. How much would you sell that for?
Oh, just stretchy bracelets. I mean, they go
with a charm on.
With a charm. Oh, crikey, 15, 20, 18 pounds.
Exactly. And look, there's my bracelet. Look how much I've got left. Look, there's probably 3 at least bracelets in one of those. $7.95. $7.95. Boom, boom, shake the room. Tick, tick, tick. Boom, boom. That's awesome. Ah, Drew, you're such a breath of fresh. You're such a breath of smelly air. You are Drew, you are such a breath of fresh air. Love it when you find your feminine side. What's my feminine side? My name is Tallulah. My first rule of thumb. You gotta love a bit of Bugsy Malone, haven't you? Oh, it's a great movie.
It is.
I haven't watched that for years. We could have been anything that we wanted to be. This is right. Joke aside, this is an all. If you've just joined us, where have you been? We want you to own Morganite. That is ridiculous. £7.95. That is crazy. We started off with 150 of these, was it? Look how many we've got left, and the graphics are catching up on those as well. I'm not surprised at £7.95. That is crazy. We've got some multi buyers going on there too. Brand new Double Delight. Has this never been on before? As a so never been on as a bundle. I don't understand how we can do that price. I don't understand. Have you broken some rules? Dion the deal maker. Dion the deal maker. Do you know, it's because I don't come in here very often. They can just say, Drew told me to do it. £7.95. That is a double strand. Now, again, don't forget, I'm going to talk about my charms again, because these charms, these were what, $14.95 for 16 charms. 16 charms for $14.95. That's 93 pence per charm, and stretchy bracelet with a charm on. Look at that. It's gotta be, you know, 10-15 pounds, isn't it? Oh, Drew, you are such a joy to watch. My cheeks are aching from grinning and laughing so much. This is serious. This is getting serious. See, that's a see. Drew, little bit to the left. Who are Drew? What a great Google you are giving me this morning. Dion, the Dion maker. Is that supposed to be the deal maker? Dion, the deal. Are you making little figures of yourself again, Dion? selling them on eBay. Hey, that looks just like you. Yeah, man. £7.95. Those are going to go. Those are going to go for the end of the show. Don't forget Tanzanite. Don't forget Tanzanite strand under £50 coming up at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Where did I get those from? Oh yeah, box number 25, which I don't have. I had to get it from box 24. And I've got one more deal to my Peridot star buy as well. Ooh, look at those. Look at those. But first, these are your sterling silver. Oh, now then. Are these? Oh, I see. These are these a bracelet for. This has got you written all over it, so not literally. These are your toggle clasps. So is this kumahima? Would you braid between these? Is that what I've got here, Sarah?
Are they they're the multi-road. Okay, so you can use these for your seed beads. So you can braid in between them. You can put lots of chain in between them. So they're just basically for making multi-road bracelets or neckline pieces.
Right.
But yeah, you can use them in lots and lots of different ways. They're great for finishing off things like if you've done a bead loomed piece where it's a really wide bracelet, or a wide seed beaded piece.
Yep.
You need it to finish off and have that extra length at the end of them. So yeah, they're brilliant for that.
And if you're doing a piece that's wide and you want to keep it wide, because sometimes you gather everything down to a crimp and sort of bring it into a circle, but sometimes that's going to ruin your design, isn't it? So this is going to give you that wide bail. Do you know when I first looked at this, I thought, oh, that's going to be. I thought it was like a little what would you call it? You know, like the nurses' watches.
Oh, the fob watches.
Yeah, like a little fob watch, sort of like a little drop, couldn't you? Little collection off there.
You could.
You know, you multicoloured, do like little different layers on there as well. But of course, the idea of these is to have them like that and make yourself. I don't suppose we have anything using this, do we? I can't see anything handy on these. But it's pieces like this which sort of push the imagination, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, I've used some chandelier earring finders that had multiple loops like this, and I actually did a piece of right angle weave and attached them at right angles to each other, so they were like that, and sort of almost a triangle shape at the top, and then you use the rest of it to make the neckline piece. So you can sew these onto things like your right angle weave pieces as well, and use those loops to sew it into the piece.
Okay.
So you can do lots of things with it.
I tell you what, they'd make an impressive. Are they too wide for a pair of earrings? Do you think they'd be all right? Wouldn't they? You'd have
to get the balance right so that they would sit.
Yep.
Nicely.
With your the thin sort of gold chain that we do, a little
definitely.
little layer of gold chain, have like a almost like a little curtain. They're very tactile, wouldn't it?
They would.
You know, sort of movement on there. So these are your 95 sterling silver 5-row clasp, 30 by 21 millimeters, and your toggle bar. That is £7.95. £7.95. Incredible. Do you know what? Whenever you put that picture behind me, I turn into a different character. I'm a Teletubby now. Well, what's the Teletubby with a circle on his head?
Oh, crikey, now you're asking.
I don't know.
They've grown out of Teletubbies.
Don't know. £7.95. Welcome to Anne, to Susan, to Linda, to Susan in Cumbria, Diana, welcome to Neathport, Talbot, welcome to Lincolnshire, Carol, Diana, Janet, well done to you. £7.95 on your 95 sterling silver. That is very, very, very nice indeed. Don't forget, we've got coming up as well the Peridot after this. So we've got the Peridot standby coming. Are we gonna do it now? We're going to do it now. Do not go anywhere. Amazing Peridot deal after this. Welcome back to our amazing, amazing strand. This is a strand that has some of the best luster that I have seen on a peridot. Remember, this is a gemstone that forms within the Earth's mantle. This is brought up via kimberlite pipes, same as diamonds are brought to the surface. It is a gemstone that is unique, and it has its own family, the olivine family, and is what's known as an idiochromatic gem. So its mineral makeup is intrinsically linked to the colour, or the colour is intrinsically linked to its mineral makeup. So the minerals that create peridot will only ever give you a green gemstone. And here we have I don't know if you can see that through here, but it's just, I mean, that is something quite beautiful. It arrives in this box. I think that's a little bit. There's a little bit of a nod towards the kudos we put towards this piece as well. Just very, very beautifully made. This is a wonderful selection of your peridot. You've got all the beads. I mean, almost you could almost say these are calibrated, which means they're all bang on the same size, and the finish on them, the faceting, the finish, it's reflecting in the reflection, in the luster that you're seeing on that piece there. Real understated elegance in your peridot here. You've got a gemstone which comes from the word peridot, or one of the obviously the different gemstones have 4 or 5 different ideas about where their name come from, but one is from the word peridot, meaning unclear, because large gemstones, large examples of peridots can have sort of a sleepiness, a haziness to them. But just with these here, and again I'm going to be mentioning this a lot, the luster, these are like little green diamonds. I've never seen luster like this on a peridot before.
They're amazing, aren't they? They're just
look at that. That's incredible, isn't it? And that shot that you see there, that is filmed on exactly the same camera as we film every single one of our shots before we come live at the on the show. Now you can see the camera is picking up that luster. Now when we go out of focus, you get that wonderful sort of diamond sort of look to it. And the reason we need to go out of focus, because actually when they make optical lenses for cameras, one of the things they try, I found this out the other day, Sarah, one of the things that they really struggle to minimize and get rid of when they make optical lenses is fire and dispersion within a gemstone. So they've done everything they can to get rid of it. So of course that's why we have to sometimes go, you see when we're doing things like zircon and diamonds, they'll go out of focus a little bit to pick up that fire. But even here, even with keeping this as a crisp, clear shot, now what you're seeing is not fire, but when you look at that, that looks like, immediately I think green diamonds. Straight away I think green diamonds. Now your peridot is a gemstone you don't associate fire with, but when it is faceted very well on very good material, you get this amazing, amazing luster. And the only way I can describe these are like green diamonds. These are 2 millimeters each, and as I move that in the light, look at that. That's what we're talking about. It is an incredible piece. And remember as well, here in the studio we have fluorescent lights. You know, there's a few incandescent lights in here, which is sort of your normal daylight that you see, but we have a lot of fluorescent lights. So what that does, it sort of limits the amount of luster that you're going to get. So you take this out in daylight. It's the one big bugbear of mine, is that we don't have sort of a daylight light tube that comes through into the studio, so we could turn all the lights off and have you know, like they have in houses where you need to direct the light into a room. I think we should have something like that in each of these studios, because gemstones do look so exquisitely more beautiful and give you more luster. You know, natural material is supposed to be viewed under natural light, and that is, I mean, look at that. That is incredible. Like I say, this should not display fire. That you should not be seeing fire, but I am seeing fire within that. It is, I can't explain that, except for the only thing I can say is the quality of the gemstone, the quality of the sample is incredible, absolutely incredible. Look at the clarity, look at the continuity of size of all these pieces. This is a very high-end and beautifully crafted strand. All the colours you have got here, amazing eye matching for colour. One of the hardest jobs to do as a gemstone, as a jeweller, is to find matching pieces, and I'm sure you find that, you know, so when you buy a strand, you know, you break the strand and you put them into their separate colours, don't you? And sort of, I don't know whether you do or not, but
yes,
you know, to sort of graduate the colours or get boxes of similar colours on that. And it's so, and until you get all the gemstones together, only then will you notice the 1 or 2 that's slightly different to the next.
Yeah, it's really tricky, especially if you haven't got amazing light and amazing eyesight either. It's really tricky to do.
Yeah. I mean, this is, if I layer 3 of these across here, just try and do 3 of these across here. Have a look. Have a look at that. All eye matched for colour. This is a beautiful strand of peridot. 29 centimetres, yours today, £12. £12.95. Remember, this is going to come presented in the box as well, so maybe you're thinking about making something, you know, a little bit more special. Maybe you've got a special gift for someone. Maybe there's a maybe there's a wedding coming up this summer, you know, and you want that extra special case. You want that extra special piece. Well, I'll tell you what, this is absolutely stunning, and I pop it in that case, it just glows. I'm gonna try and get that in there. You know, I'm not going to close the lid because I can't do it as well as the floor guys have done, so I'll just leave that on there. But there is the case that it can sit on. I mean, that is stunning. Look at that. Look at that luster. Incredible, incredible luster. Now, of course, when you pop the lid down, you will be able to see it, obviously, if I've done it right, but you can see the piece of jewellery that you've made in there as well. And very, very simple as well. If you want to make one single bracelet on that, I mean, that would look lovely with a single, you know, something quite stunning in the centre. You know, I think if you're going to have that as sort of a bracelet or something, you'd want, you know, use that just as your bracelet, bit extravagant maybe, but I mean, just that alone is lovely. You know, maybe just the infinity charm in the middle that we had earlier on,
yes.
Or maybe you've got that, maybe you've made that central bracelet piece that you spent hours on, and you've just thought, I don't know what I'm going to put there. I don't know how I don't know what piece of jewelry I'm going to put there in, and you've been waiting for something befitting of that piece of jewelry that you've made. Well, here it is right here in front of you now. £12.95. 8 carats of peridot, micro-faceted rounds. The luster, the incredible luster and sparkle on that, it is absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. 0800 644 655, only while stocks last. Only while stocks last. So please do make sure you pop that check that out because those are going out the door. That's a lovely strand. Dion, that's a lovely find. That is an awesome strand. Yeah, beautiful. Don't forget 12 o'clock as well. Tanzanite. We're going under £50 on a Tanzanite strand. Under £50 on a Tanzanite strand. And I'm not talking £49.99 as well. So we can give you a great deal on that. That's coming up at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock today. This is, Mookite from Mooka Creek in Australia. Yeah, g'day. Just going to go hang out at Mooka Creek. My sister lives in Australia. She's just been and looked after a house for a friend of theirs in a place called Inverell, 2 kilometres to the mailbox.
Wow.
2 kilometres to the mailbox. They've got a little flag that goes up in the mailbox like that. So if the postman leaves any mail, and then they look at it through binoculars and to see if the flag's up. Go down the drive, love. There's some mail. This is your Mookite here. Drew, are you like this at home as well? Poor Lucy. Hi guys, great show. Drew, I think I might need to go to hospital at first when you finish, as my tummy is hurting from laughing so much. Ali, thank you very much. Thank you very. Do you know what? I'm having a little weeping moment because that just reminded me. Right, I don't stop talking, right, and I don't stop singing as well. I think I've passed on the bug to my son. So Lucy, when we're driving in the car, we went to Cornwall not long ago. And I've got this thing, right? If someone says something, it's like that, and I just sing about it, whatever. Basically, because I've played in bands for years, so a word or something will just set me off and remind me of a song, Sarah, right? So I sing it, right? And you can imagine me in a car for 2 hours driving to Cornwall, right? And Lucy turned to me and she goes, "Will you just shut up? Will you just shut up for a minute?" So I went, "Yeah, all right." And as I shut up, Charlie started singing. Charlie started singing in the back. So yeah, Lucy, sorry about that. Just shut up. Do you know what I should? Do you know I'm going to remember that, Ollie? The next time Lucy goes, "Will you just shut up?" I'm going to hear, "Shut up, shut up, just shut up, shut up." Back to the Mookite 2-strand collection. I love that. There are very few gemstones, Sarah, which straight away you can recognise. as that, and you can say without a shadow of a doubt that is mookaite.
It's got such a definite personality to it, hasn't it?
It's almost like comic. I don't know, but I always sort of think comic strip sort of colours. You know, like the old comic strip colours, like the Archie and the sort of the tones and the colours they used to use on there.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it always sort of. It's such a beautiful gem, isn't it?
It is. It was one of the first gemstones I ever used at JewelleryMaker. It was in my first kit.
Yeah.
One of my first 2 kits I ever got, way back when. And I fell in love with it straight away. It's just so beautiful, and it's just the fact that all the colours are there, but they all go together so beautifully. When you think I'm going to put a lavender with mustard.
Yeah.
That's not going to work, but it does. It works beautifully.
Yeah.
So I just love this, and it's, as you say, you can't mistake it for any other gemstone. You know straight away as soon as you see it exactly what it is, and it just is beautiful.
I love these pieces. I love these pieces where you've got, you know, we have the distinct line. You have the distinct line, the distinct band on these. I mean, they are, you know, every single one of these will have one of these sort of pieces. Look at that. It's like little marbles, aren't you? Know, they're like the old type marbles, aren't they? These wonderful colours, and every single one unique. You know, we've just come from the Peridot, where you've got eye match for colour. Every single one is identical to these, which are individual. Every single one individual, but they all work together. You can see in the strand here, they really work together, and sort of really represent where they're from. You know, that's a Mooka Creek in Australia. Chunky. You're talking about me when you name this, you know? I've been working out, Dion. No, I haven't really. Brand new mookaite double strand, but they're just, I mean, they're a lovely tone, you know, as a single piece. I was talking as well when we were talking about the Peridot, having a single gemstone. If you've got some little seed beads, or you've made a kumihimo bracelet, and you want a gemstone just in the middle, just to sit on the top of the wrist. I mean, these are perfect, aren't they?
They are really perfect. They're great if you want to do some smaller wire wrapped pieces. Use that as the base for your wire wrapping. They're great for pendants. They're great for your watch style bracelets. They're just amazing and easy to use. I just make lots of stretchy bracelets from those.
Yeah,
I think they'd just be so tactile against the skin.
Look at that one there. Love it, absolutely love it. Where's that one gone that's in there? You know, you can match some of these up. Where's that one that I was looking at before? I mean, look at that, you know. Love, you know, just sort of you find a couple like that, and you know they're individual, but they're the same, aren't they? So you could almost incorporate those in a single piece, you know, as a drop pendant, and it looks like they're made to be together. Do you see what I mean? And look at that, that is, you know, this is why I love this gemstone. It's completely unique, but you can put two together. You know, we should be together, and they certainly should be together. Those there, well done, Marianne. Hey, Marianne. Started that too high. Lynn, Carol, Sharon, Nancy, Maureen, Joan, Liz, Christine, Angela, Teresa, Maria, Emma. Well done to you, Norma, Georgina. Well done to you. Congratulations, everyone. £12.90. Do you know what? I don't even care about prices on here anymore. They're just ridiculous. £12.95 for the 2 strands of your mookaite. Wonderful, wonderful collection. Gorgeous colour. Look at that spinning round behind me. That is beautiful. All those, and there's distinct lines, those wonderful distinct lines of colour that run through. £12.95. That is your chunky. Do you remember? What do you call a flying cow? Mookaite. You know what? You want to watch a joke like that, you'll end up presenting on here. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. Gemstone Gags. Yeah, there's another website, gemstonegags.com. Good morning, Drew. Your usual funny, charming, and handsome self. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I just put my glasses on. That's from Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the wind blows freely on the sea, where the waving wheat it sure smells sweet, and the wind at behind me. Oklahoma, I don't know any of the words of this. Name that musical, Sarah.
Oh, crikey. Oklahoma. I had to think about it. Don't do musicals.
Oh, do you know what?
It's too early.
Very good. Thanks, Sissy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Am I right to go? Right, I'm going. Oh, do you know what? My legs are stiffened up. It's that chair. It's like a... I don't know what that chair's like. Where have they got it from? Yeah, I'm only 28. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, you've been spoiled, Sarah. Check these out. Oh, I've not seen these blue stars before. They're nice.
They're unusual.
Yeah, they're nice. So we have here your bundle, which Sarah's bringing. Now, I do apologise, because last time we didn't look at everything that you made last time.
That's okay.
And I felt really bad when I got back over there. Do we have a quick... Do you have a quick look at the pieces? Is that all right? Is that all right? I don't know why I'm asking you, Sarah, because is that all right with you in there on the other side of the camera? So these are the pieces of jewellery that can be made from this kit. You've got hematite, you've got blue nylon, you've got turquoise nylon, you've got colour-coated hematite, you've got golden hematite on there, you've got your mother-of-pearl plain rounds, your peacock blue mother-of-pearl plain rounds, and your white mother-of-pearl plain rounds on these as well. But all these pieces of jewellery, I mean, lovely colours, aren't they? These are the ones, I was just saying, I love this. The mixture of colours is amazing.
The cords are beautiful. They're so easy to work with, and the colours just blend together. So if you got the ones with the pink cords in there, and the purples and the lavenders, mix and match these blues with them as well, and they'll just mix and match beautifully. It's like having a palette of cords, so you can just mix and match them.
That there is very sort of Mediterranean sea colours. I was trying to think what it reminded me of, and it's sort of, you know, your Mykonos, your Rhodes, you know, with the cool whites and all those. They love using, like, you've got the wonderful sea blues coming in, and then you got the deep blues of the umbrellas by the cafes right by the shore, and that is I love that. I absolutely love that. I can't speak highly of that brand. The colours work so well together on there, and then obviously the braiding down the bottom. Lots of work gone into this, but a lot of jewellery has been made from this kit as well, as you can see. Oh my goodness! Did you have much left after this?
I did. I had quite a few of the mother of pearl and some of the blue stars and some of the smaller tubes. I had quite a lot left.
There's a lot of jewellery here, isn't there?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and
6,
loads
7,
and loads and loads of the cords. I mean, I didn't even look as if I touched the cords.
Right.
Although I have used quite a lot. The reels don't seem to shrink. They're amazing.
Are these all 200? Are they? Yeah, 200 meters. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? Crazy the amount you get on there. See, I didn't see that before. I love that as well. That's lovely. Look at that. That's really using that's utilising everything from this kit, isn't it? In the one piece. It just shows how that kit comes together as one single piece.
That was just me using some of the beads that were left, and I just literally put them all onto my beading tray and just literally picked them up as they came out. So I didn't look and see which ones were going next to each other. So it proves it all works beautifully.
This is our Under the Sea jewellery collection. Somewhere beyond the stars, somewhere. These are basically. I suppose we should get the kit first, shouldn't we? I've got myself all a fuddle on this by going to the jewellery first. So this is what you're getting on this. They look like really long strands on these as well. Are they two? There's one. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. I see. So you've got all these here. So you've got 2 strands of the gold, and you've got a strand of the blue hematite. So that's the golden. That is gorgeous. So 3 strands of the blue, of course, in the different with the rice beads, your tubes, and your stars on there as well. But that's I mean, that return of light off there is gorgeous, isn't it? The way all these I mean, that's a great shot there. Really shows how they're catching the light on there. You got your mother of pearl on there as well, and these are your mother of pearls here. Your mother of pearls. Oh yeah, I can see that now. Oh, they're nice, aren't they, Sarah?
They're pretty beautiful. They just really catch the light and shimmer with that iridescence. It's almost like, with having the blue ones there as well, it's like having the sand and the sea together, with the white and the blue together.
Yeah, yeah. So there's the two together there. Those white ones are lovely with those little, you've got an opaque gemstone, we've got those little transparent pieces, little transparent sections in there as well, which gives a lovely sort of, just something a little bit different to your classic rounds. I've completely ruined that display on the top there, sorry about that. Look at that. I spent hours creating that, so and I've completely ruined it. So this is under the sea. All your hematite, basically. It's a hematite set here with your blues. All your blues there. Your rice beads 4x3 millimeters. Your tubes 3x1 millimeters. Your stars 7 millimeters. Then we go to the gold with your gold stars 5 millimeters. And, I didn't realise the stars were two different sizes. So you get two different stars sizes in the gold there as well. The mother of pearl and the peacock mother of pearl on there as well, plus 600 meters of your nylon thread as well. So very, very, very nice indeed on those. Lots of people coming in. Leslie Ann, Jane, Kathleen, Sharon, Teresa, Sylvia, Emma, lots of people coming in for this. £24.95. And I think sometimes with these you have to add up what you're getting, you know, add up all the individual strands, add up what you pay for the thread. Normally you're getting 3 rolls of the thread on there as well. And I've not seen these. Do we see these very often, the stars?
No, the stars are they come in, if they come in, they go flying straight back out again. And stars are so popular that you can make your wish bracelets with them, make something really simple. You can make all your beautiful jewellery and your earrings and things like that with them, and they are really popular. Stars and hearts are the most popular shapes.
I was just going to say that stars and hearts, isn't it? Of course, you know, exam results are coming in soon, so a nice little nice little star piece of jewellery to celebrate.
That's it.
Because it's always going to be good news. We've got a request. Drew, can you say happy birthday to my daughter Samantha? It was her 21st last week. Samantha, I'm not allowed to sing happy birthday, but we can make up happy birthday song. It's a jewelry show and it's happy birthday to you now. So happy birthday, I got Sara singing as well.
Happy birthday.
Don't sing the real song, happy birthday, we're not allowed. So happy birthday in our own special way to you from us right now. There you go, copyright. Yeah, try and sue me over that. Happy birthday, PRS. Right, Under the Sea Jewellery Collection, £24.95. I think I made that up.
Yeah, sounded good.
I think they made that up. I shouldn't knock PRS. They do a great job. The musicians are finding it very hard to make any money as it is these days, isn't it? I've never made any money as a musician. I don't know why. You made £400, you drank £500 worth of beer. £24.95 for that whole kit there. Right, Sarah, what are you going to show us?
Well, I can do either of two things. We've got both of them set up. We can either do the weave bracelet or we can do the twisted cord bracelet.
Oh.
Whichever you want to do.
Shall we do the twisted cord bracelet? This one, yeah.
So I'll show you how to do the twisted cord, which looks complicated and is very, very, very easy. So how to make this braid that's running along there. And it's really a simple technique, and you can do this with the wire twister tool which I've got, or you can actually put a wooden spoon handle in the top here and twist it around and around and around, and it will do exactly the same thing. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do, and I need your assistance with this.
Oh, yes.
Normally what I would do is I would take my cords and double them over. What I've done with my wire twister tool is I've just put some wire loops through the end which I can now attach cord to. This is normally where you would put your wire through these little holes to twist it. Well, I've just made some little loops that I can put my cord through. And normally what I do with the other end of my cord is wrap a little bit of wire around this end and attach it to a door handle or a hook or a small child, if you can get them stop running around for 5 minutes to hold the other end. So if you can hold that end for me.
I'm the small child.
So you just need to hold that and not move.
Okay.
And all you're going to do is I've got 6 lengths, 6 pieces of my cord, and I've doubled them over. And all you're going to do is with your wire twister tool is twist and twist and twist and twist and twist the cord. Now it's important you keep tension on the cord as you're twisting it, because otherwise you'll get an uneven twist and you'll get lumps and bumps in your cord. So you twist it until it gets really quite a good tight twist in there. That's probably about enough. Then what you do is if I grab the middle and I come to that end, and I'll grab that end now, and this is the bit where we need someone to be in focus, is I'm going to let go of the middle of this braid and it'll twist around itself like that.
Oh wow.
Okay, and that with a ribbon clasp on either end is what the braid of that bracelet is. So that is literally all I did.
That's amazing.
And that will,
yeah,
I can let go of it, it won't come untwisted now. It's kind of twisted and tensioned onto itself, so you can actually put that onto your mat, put a ribbon clasp on either end, and that gives you that really nice twist.
Yep.
Once you've got your ribbon clasps on, you can do what you want with them. You can either feed beads in between these loops, so you can actually open these back out and create a hole in between each one, and then feed chain through it, do all sorts of different things. But I just literally twisted the beads around that one and then attached that to the ribbon clasp as well. It's a really simple technique, but a great way of making your finer cords into a thicker corded braid without any of the hassle of plaiting or kumihimo or any of those. You literally just twist it. And if you did it with a wooden spoon, you just replace the in that central loop a wooden spoon handle and twist it around and around and around and around until you get the twist. It'll take a little bit longer, but it'll do the same thing.
Yeah. That's great, the way it sort of snaps in.
That's it. It's a really simple technique, and if you don't like it for whatever reason, just pull it back out and let the twist come back out, and then start again.
Start all over again.
Yeah, and that's it. As simple as that. So you're ready to go again.
So easy, and the finish is amazing. And then you've done the braided on the other one as well, which is
that's a type of kumihimo at the bottom, and then I've transferred it up the neckline into a plait, and I just put some of those little coils on one side of the plait just to create a little bit of that sort of warm golden sunshine feel with the seas.
Look, I mean, great looking pieces. They look fantastic. There's a lot in this kit for £24.95. Still got, I can see you've still got a lot left over. I mean, that is you've got the double strand of the golden stars and the blue star. I mean, just those alone, that is an awesome deal on that, £24.95. Lots of people coming in. Congratulations. Don't forget to check out your basket. We are off to the Wall of Fame. See you in a minute. Welcome back to the second edition of the Wall of Fame for today, with myself and the lovely Sara Elvin. Would you like to go first, Sara?
Yes, please. It's I've got 467 here, which is from Jackie Longstaff, and she says, "Hello to JewelleryMaker. Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I have made a memory wire necklace with white agate and black rutile quartz, all from JM. Best of luck to everyone in the draw," and that's from Jackie Longstaff.
I love that. Best of luck to everyone in the draw.
Yeah.
Nice piece as well. Nice with the long. What were the drops?
They were black rutile quartz. I think no, not those.
Looks like a Chelsea.
White agate.
White agate. I was
we
going to
go.
say like a Chelsea Sydney.
Yeah.
This is number 470. 470. This is from Hazel. Hi all at JM. I haven't entered for a while, but I've been busy playing with cabs. Hope you like this Jasper wrapped in AB wire with Zari rope to hang it. Not perfect by any means, but still learning. Good luck to all this week, especially me. I love that, Hazel. And I love that piece as well. I mean, there's a lovely gemstone, gorgeous gemstone in the centre there. Very, very, very nicely. So well done, Hazel. Congratulations. You are now in the draw.
And I've got a classic pearl piece here at 468, and this is from Leslie Kay, and she says, "Hi all at JewelleryMaker, thank you for the great programmes, the laughs and the great gems. This is my effort for this week's Wall of Fame. I got these potato pearls a while ago in a kit. I tried to knot them over and over, was never able to do it. Then I bought your lovely silk thread, and all of a sudden I was able to do it, and I hope it makes the wall, because I'm very proud of myself being able to do this for the first time. Fingers crossed for a win, because I need more pearls. Good luck to everyone, and for me for a win," and that's from Leslie Kay.
Because that's a real art, isn't it? The knotting of the pearls.
And having the right medium to do it with, the silk thread makes it a lot easier. It can be quite tricky.
We can see that nice close-up. We can see everything there.
Everyone is perfect. Well done, you.
This is number 471, and it's from Anne Stevens. Hi JM and fellow waffers. Fellow waffers. Oh, Wall of Famers. Took me a while. Fellow waffers. Here's my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. There are 5 sunstone and rainbow moonstone bracelets with silver-plated findings. I made these for myself, sister, daughter, daughter-in-law, and my 4-year-old granddaughter. They love them, as do I. Keep the great gems and deals coming. Good luck to all that enter this week's Wall of Fame, but hoping for a win. Lol. That's Anne Stevens, number 471. Making jewellery for the whole family. That we like that.
That's lovely. So, and she's got all the different sizes for all the different people. Amazing.
Yeah.
469. I've got a lovely wirework ring here from Janice, and she's in Norfolk. And she says, "Hello, Jewellery Maker. This week's entry is a ring made from tiger's eye slab and antique bronze wire, both from JM. I had the strand of tiger's eye for a while. I made a necklace from them, and I had one left over, so I made a ring with it." And that's from Janet in Norfolk. That's lovely, Janet. Well done. That's great. I love that. It's a real statement ring, isn't it? Beautiful.
Nice. Right, that's it for Wall of Fame for this section. Coming up after the break, I have brand spanking new. A gorgeous strand. This is literally just arrived. We haven't even had time to get this onto the system. We get the system in the break. But this is coming up. That is 210 carats of black spinel. Stay with us. That's coming up after the break.
Book now to take part in the Gemporia experience. Take a behind-the-scenes tour of the TV studios, meet the presenters and learn about gemstones and jewellery. The price of £169 includes an overnight stay at the picturesque White Swan Hotel, a buffet lunch, refreshments, a £20 gift voucher towards your evening meal and a free glass of bubbly.
It's terrific. Hannah is so knowledgeable, the gemologist, and as I said, I've learnt loads, and I would highly recommend it to anybody.
Very good value, very well put together, and yes, go for it.
Dates are limited, so call or email us now for an experience you'll never forget. This is an important announcement to all our Freeview customers. From July 28th, JewelleryMaker will be moving to Channel 76. You'll be able to watch us between 8 AM and 12 PM, so make sure you retune your TV and join us on our new Freeview home. Join Mark Smith as he introduces you to the incredible world of macrame. In this DVD, Mark guides you along, step by step, into all the techniques you will need to get started for some fabulous new designs. This includes the tools of the trade, getting started, incorporating beads, finishing touches, and finally learn how to create the beautiful goddess bracelet. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
This month, JewelleryMaker is offering a free mystery gift when you attend any of our July workshops. This offer is only available for this month, so hurry and book yourself a July workshop today. Please contact our call centre or visit our website to see all available workshops. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Did you know you can purchase incredible jewellery featuring genuine gemstones on our sister channel Gems? Come along and see what treasures you can find.
It's been absolutely fantastic. It's the Resin Projects course, and Fiona is a terrific teacher. She's fun, she's very knowledgeable, and we've learned a lot of things. We're going home today with about 4 different projects, and they're absolutely beautiful. I bought a lot of the resin several months ago when it was on television being demoed, but I've never actually used it because I always like to come to the workshops first before I do anything. And I'm now going to be confident enough to go home and use it.
Download the Jewellery Maker app today. You can watch our Jewellery Maker shows live, view all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimise the video or switch to use as a companion app. Get the Jewellery Maker app today and boost your viewing experience.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. Myself and the lovely Sara Elvin are taking through this morning's show. How are we doing, Sara? All right?
Yes, fine, thank you.
Are you working hard on your challenge?
I am.
Yeah? This looks very interesting. We won't show us the secret. It's a secret. Right, this is a star buy and a phenomenal star buy. Do you know what? I love the fact when I come here, Dion knows me and she knows I like quality, real quality, and sometimes you have to pay that little bit more for the quality. The Peridot strand that we had earlier on, perfect. I love that. I love being able to bring you a piece, wonderful colour, incredibly gorgeous. This is black spinel that I've got for you now. This is a gemstone of immeasurable beauty. It is a gemstone which it measures 8 on the Mohs hardness scale. Now, what does that mean to you or I? Obviously, it's going to be very robust. So if you're going to wear this on a bracelet, if you're going to have this on a chain, it's going to look absolutely gorgeous as well. With this particular gemstone as well, what that means, 8 on the Mohs hardness scale, means you can get an amazing polish on it. So you get very adamantine luster off each individual facet. And you get what's called great facet junctions. So where the two facets join together, because it's 8 on the Mohs hardness scale, you get a very distinct line where the facets meet. And that is why you have this sort of return of light, external return of light from this gemstone. And if I turn that around, you can see that each individual gemstone, if I can draw your attention to, where's one that's really sticking out to me? Right there, so about here I'm looking at, and you can see, there we go, see how you can see the definitive line on, see where the luster's coming off the gemstone? You can see, that's a very definite shape, isn't it, on that? And that's what I talk about when I talk about distinct facet junctions. It means you get these wonderful definitive shapes. Sometimes if a gemstone is not as hard, I mean, it doesn't make them bad, but what it means is you are getting the real top end of the luster of these. And as I turn that around, I mean, you can see even on that shot there, as I'm moving it through, you can see those little sparkles of light that comes off each one of these. They are beautiful, and a big carat weight as well. Huge carat weight, 210 carats. What puts this apart from other strands is that every single strand, every single one of these is a big piece. Now, what do I have oh, there we go, 9x4, 6x3 to 9x4. Now, with some strands, the center gemstone can be around the 6.3 mark, so we go from the 6.3 down to the smaller gems. This is a nice long strand, it's 30 centimeters, and the smallest spinel, the smallest spinel that you're getting here is 6x3. That's a good size gemstone, very, very good size gemstone. My point is, every single one of these is usable as a central piece in a piece of jewelry. It's big enough for a central piece in a piece of jewelry. Every single one of these, you know, this is the sort of piece that maybe could be a signature for a line of jewelry. Every one that you do, maybe you're doing a line of bracelets. Every single bracelet has a little drop with a spinel. You know, this could be your little Samantha Queen, who's a jeweler that has been doing some pieces for us up in Gem. Her little signature are hearts. She has hidden hearts on the back of the jewellery. Yours could be the spinel. It could be the peridot from earlier on. You know, it's thinking about what can you do with all these. I mean, these are good size, aren't they, for a strand?
They are. They're amazing size. And just the quality of that light reflection coming back off it is amazing. And you can tell straight away that it's spinel and not another black gemstone because of that quality that's coming back from it. It's amazing. I love those.
I just love as you roll it through. Now, if you buy 4 items in this show today, what would I choose? I'd choose the charms, I'd choose the peridot, I would choose the Tanzanite that I've got coming up, under £50 for a strand at 12 o'clock, and I'd choose this one here. This is brand new in today. No one has seen this, and we're about to offer you a fantastic introductory price on this. Before coming to air, the price on this was going to be £19.99. Okay, that's what we discussed prior to coming on air. Dion has been on the phone. Dion's been on the phone just during the break and saying, you know, can we do something special? It seems to us that you're liking deals today, so we're going to give you a deal on this as well. But limited. I have lots of these in baskets already. I have people multi-basketing, multi-buying. That could have gone horribly wrong, couldn't it? Marilyn, Torn, Yeneth, West Yorkshire, Susan, multi-buying there. I've got Brenda multi-buying, Alison, I've got Valerie, got Catherine, I've got Ulia, Maria, Constance, Diana, Ayrshire, I've got Staffordshire, Wendy, Dawn, Elaine, I've got Sussex, I've got Fife, I've got Devon, I've got Neathport Talbot, I've got Margaret, I've got Ingrid, I've got Antoinette, I've got Isabel, I've got lots of people coming in for this. We were going to do this at 9, I'm going to guarantee this, okay, we were going to do it at $19.99. Dion has been on the phone to negotiate a better deal for you, and we've got that better deal. We've got a better deal on what is the most incredible strand. Look at the length, look at the size of these. So far, is that all web bidders? So far, all web bidders. Has our telephone line broken or something? The web bidders can see the price. I didn't realise that. This should be $19.99, which is a great price. $19.99 is an incredible price. We're going to give you an amazing price on this today. If you've ever wanted to experience black spinel, this is the finest strand that I've ever brought you here on JewelleryMaker. Okay? 6x3 to 9x4 millimeter, 30 centimeters in it. This is my presenter's pick. My presenter's pick for the day. Do you know what I love about this gemstone? What I love about this gemstone is it's affordable. It is affordable luxury. It is the sparkle, adamantine luster. What does that mean? Diamond-like luster. It's black diamonds, basically, what you're getting here. But if you were to buy this strand, imagine that in black diamonds. Imagine those sizes in black diamonds. Hundreds, thousands, you know, you'd be looking at a lot of money, in my opinion. You're looking here, I should have been at $19.99, and that's what management had set. But I tell you what, those people that have set that price, they've not been talked to this morning. Dion's gone higher. I want to take you higher. Oh yeah, and we've gone higher to bring you a lower price. Well, look at the size and the sparkle on that spine. Would look amazing with the lavender pearls from earlier. Yeah, loving your work, Georgina. Now then, if you want to get involved in this, please do get involved. I don't know if we can show that screen, but we are going to sell out of this. Do you normally show that screen? I don't know if you ever do. No, we can't show that. Okay, but my TV screen, okay, my screen of you, our lovely customers, our buyers that are coming in, is full up to the brim. It should be £19.99. It should be. We've negotiated an incredible deal. My presenter's pick. $14.95. This is not your everyday strand. This is 30 centimeters. If you want that piece, and when you see this on a piece of jewelry, that is when you'll understand. That is when you realize. That is when you'll say, do you know what? This is a phrase that doesn't happen very often. Drew, you're right. Okay, the luster of these, and it's because it's 8 on the Mohs hardness scale. It's a very hard gemstone. Very good polish, incredibly good polish you can get off this, and that's why you get that amazing luster. We started off with over 300 of these, 210 carats of your black smell, graduated faceted rondelles. It's brand new. It's been, I mean, this is an amazing opportunity, It's been dropped into today's show because someone up there obviously likes me. You know, that's all I can say. And like I say, it should have been $19.99. Do you know what? You should never look a gift horse in the mouth. But when someone says that you can have this for $19.99, we got straight back on the line and said, "Come on, let's do it." Drew's waxing lyrical about this before we even go live. Can we do a deal? Well, there you go. Good morning, Mr. Nicholls. Fab to see you on our screens again. Missed you. Oh, that's Mark. Mark. We'll be together again one day. They've split us up, me and Mark, for some reason. Do you know what? We worked together once, Sarah, and they haven't let us work together ever since. I don't know. We need another Men Behaving Badly show, don't we, Mark? I think we should have a word. But I hope you're well, Mark. Hope all is good. Do you like this, Mark? What do you think of this? Give me your opinion on this. Black spinel. Okay, we're getting, remember we started off with over 300 of these. Was it 330, something like that? 331. Over 100 of these have gone out the door already. Please don't miss out on this. It is beautiful. What? I love JM. I was buying it $17.95. What a beauty. Thanks. There we go, I told you, it was going to be $19.99 is what this was going to be. $17.95, they said, how about that? No. Presenter's pick. I'm bringing jewellery back. Hi, all at JM, have mine, too. Goody gumdrops. Goody gumdrops. I've not heard that for ages. Goody gumdrops. Sarah, can I ask about silks for stranding pearls, please? Will JM be getting any? Love the show.
I can't.
We don't know. I've just been told.
Yeah, I can't answer on the buying side, I'm afraid, but I hope so because they are brilliant.
Is it something that we have sporadically and it sort of comes in and goes out rather quickly? Is it? Yeah. Watch this space, I think. The most beautiful strand of seen I've seen on JM. That's Mark. Thank you, Mark. It's huge. It is a huge. I mean, these are big, and like I say, the size of these are what really strikes me about this. Because even the smallest ones, what do we say, 6x3, aren't they? 6x3. We've had some strands that start at 6x3 in the centre. Right, I'm going to just have a quick count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, 60, 2, 4, 6, over 65 individual blacks. I mean, that is amazing. It's almost a double strand, isn't it? And big, I mean, 210 carats in a strand. I love it, absolutely love it. That jet black, you know, that lovely breakfast at Tiffany's sort of feel as well. You know, with the white pearls and the black spinel. That
amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That was what, sorry? Sissy, do you know what, Sissy? And I honestly did not follow your text. I got my white cultured nugget pearls last week, so when I get these, I will be incorporating them together. Sissy, we're on the same wavelength. You know, it's like we tuned into each other for a minute there. So well done, everyone that's coming in getting these. Does Sarah have any ideas how to use this gorgeous strand of sphene, says Susan?
I think I would just keep it very elegant.
Spinel, sorry, spinel.
I would just keep it very elegant, probably some spacer beads in between there. But actually, I'd love to use that with all my delicate pastels as well, because I think it will just add that real dramatic, glamorous look to it. So if you got was it Morganite earlier?
Yeah.
I think that would look amazing with this as well, just to give it that real dramatic nighttime feel.
Yeah.
But with any of your really elegant classic gemstones, if you've got emeralds or rubies or any of those sorts of gemstones that you've got maybe some smaller rondelles in those, pop a couple in between these and just have that pop of colour with that scintillation of the light play from those next to it. It would look amazing.
I mean, look at that. That is, you know, I'm just very, very subtly moving my hand around here, and all the luster. It's an incredible gemstone, and a big strand for £14.95 as well. So congratulations, we are getting very close to half the stock. This is not so we're not talking about people that haven't checked out their baskets. These are only confirmed bids that you're seeing here. So we're getting to half the stock are gone. That's not counting pieces and baskets. Please, JM, put Mark and Drew together again. They are amazing, real dream team. I think we've only done one show. And that was it. That was it. You know, they wouldn't let us do it again, Sarah. You know, we'll see. Black Spiral Graduate, I love that. Absolutely love that. Can you tell I love that strand, Sarah?
Yes, I could.
It's gorgeous. And you know what? With the size of those as well, just 3 on the back of a on the back of a bracelet.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, with little space in between. So yeah.
I'm just thinking about the size of those. If you took the middle ones, they would probably be big enough to be the front of a cufflink, and the smaller ones would be then go through the buttonholes through to the back. So you know, you could make cufflinks out of those very easily as well. So don't just think, you know, these are for ladies' jewellery. Get gents' jewellery involved as well. We need to get beautiful gems like that.
Love it. Well done, everybody. Congratulations. Lots and lots of people are coming in for that. I'm going to leave that one in there. Don't forget, half an hour till the Tanzanite. Where am I looking? These are your lovely little rainbow effects. Actually, with those, does that work? There you go. You've got your metallic feel and your luster coming off there. Look, put the black spinel down, Drew. Just put the black spinel down. That is your multicolour coated onyx plain round, 8mm, 27mm strand. I have a quick sip of my tea. Oh, lovely cup of tea. 20 centimetre strand on this, highly polished on these. And again, as spaces, if you've got some bigger gemstones and you want to go away from your smaller spacer beads, you know, like the disco beads we had earlier, and you want something a little bit bigger, then these would be great. You could use these to space these out. But also the little disco beads in between these would work quite well, wouldn't they? They would. They just really just allow all the extra light to get round right into the centre of the beads. I'd actually think they're gorgeous. I love the different colour tones coming through from that. Yeah, and they're very subtle, aren't they? But, you know, you've got. We're talking real minimal sort of in the different colours there, and then all of a sudden you get that wonderful sort of rainbow effect one that runs through there. But all of them give you this one, like you say, it's very much around because they're so highly reflective all the way around that you're seeing even at the base where the light doesn't really get, you're still seeing that sort of reflection of the surface you're on. These remind me of the sort of feel you get from bronzite. You get that sort of antique mirror feel, where you get the tones that you would see coming through from really old mirrors that are sort of start to deteriorate. They get that colour comes underneath them, and you get all these metallic tones coming through. This really reminds me of that. So if you want to use something that's got that sort of antique golden feel to it, with those extra colours coming through, this is perfect. It's like a patina, isn't it, on it? Sort of that, I see what you mean by that. There's that wonderful sort of. It's not a pure colour on this. It's not a pure gold. It's not a pure silver. It is very much, and a patina is about the only way that sort of almost like a. I mean, Sarah had it on the head with the antique sort of feel to that. 20 centimetre strand. 8mm, £9.95, under £10, £9.95 on that there. 0800 644 655, full strand of your multicolour coated onyx plain rounds. Love that reflection. Love that reflection. Right, now I'll tell you what we've got. I'm gonna do something for you now. I'm gonna do something now. So you've got these here. I mean, these, you know, the pearls work beautifully with these here. So if you've got that, congratulations. But we were talking about, you know, I love the fact whenever I mention something, Dion, like, I can hear Dion going, yeah, you know, those spinels, Drew's just been talking about the pearls and how they work really well with the pearls. Can I, what I'm saying is that Dion has just got permission to do something crazy. So if you've got the spinel and you're thinking, he keeps talking about pearls, I haven't got any pearls. And who was it? Was it Sally in Oklahoma? It was Sissy in Oklahoma, sorry, that was looking for some pearls. We got some for you, Sissy. Look at this. That is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Right, if you've got the spinel, I'm going to sort you out with some pearls. I'm the Pearl King. Champagne cultured pearl. You ready? You got someone at home ready to buy these, Sarah?
I really do wish I had.
I think you might. I think you might just be even more wishing when you see them. Sarah doesn't know the price yet. To be fair, it is a little bit of a good job the management's into getting okay on this price. These are your cultured pearls. Your wonderful cultured pearls, a whole strand, 8 by 6 millimeters. I'm going to have a quick count of these because they're quite. This is quite a long strand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. So about 55 pearls. And you should. Now that I'm counting it, Dylan's going, really? Really? Right, okay. Do you want me to say that? Are we definitely going to do it? Right. If anyone from management is watching, and you don't like this, my name's Lucy Nicholls. That works out at about 13. This is based. Now I must say, when I count these, okay, I count them very quickly, so they're only approximately. So if we work this approximately on 55 pearls, that works out at 13 pence per pearl. 13p a pearl. Oh my goodness! Did you get the spinel? Look at that! Did you get the spinel earlier on? Oh my goodness! Look, Sissy. Thank you. Just ordered the pearls. That was for you, Sissy. Oklahoma, where these pearls are heading off today. £6.95. Like I say, if you got that spinel, that is a must-have. Absolutely must-have. That is crazy. Approximately 13p per pearl. That's
just, to my way of looking, if you sell your jewellery, that is a money-making strand.
Yeah.
Because as we talked about, pearl earrings can be, on sterling silver, a single pearl drop.
Yeah.
Anything from sort of 10 to 15 upwards.
I know.
If you're selling them yourself. If you look in some of the high street shops, just look for pearls on sterling silver findings. I've got one shop near me that would sell smaller than that, and they would be £89.
That is just. Do you know what? It's times, and I know what you mean, because what's that? Holy cow, Sissy! Just saw where the price went down while I was paying for the order. See, there you go, Sissy. There you go. You know, I always say there are times when I wish I could take you in hand and skip down the high street with you in a masculine fashion and just compare some of the prices that you know, the jewelry you can make. You know, jewelry makers, you are making, and these aren't made. You know, what you're doing isn't made in a factory. This is, you know, this is the sweat. This is the inspiration. This is your love of creating this jewelry. So a lot more goes into your pieces as well, and the prices you can bring. I mean, pearl. If you had on your stand pearl earrings, £15. You know. And even if you use these as your, you know, my parents, I always did markets with my parents as like craft markets with my parents as a child, because they used to make concrete ornaments. And they used to make the big garden ornaments as you do, but they also used to make the very little ones, and they used to make them at cost, basically. So that, you know, you could buy like a little mouse, and my mum would sit there and she'd paint it all black, and then they'd rub it all off, and they'd leave, and the blacks would stay in the cracks, a little bit of an antique sort of thing, and they'd sell them for like $2.50, and they'd have concrete ornaments. You know, from $2.50, and of course that would get people coming over, because what can you buy for $2.50? You know, and if you've got, even if you use these as the piece to draw, you know, if you have a big sign above you going pearl earrings, $9.99, you know, even £5, you know, that is going to bring people to your store. And if this, you know, and even if all they buy is pearl, you're still going to make money. It's not even like they're a lost leader.
Well, that's it. That's the introduction to you as a jewellery maker.
Yeah.
They'll get those. They'll get them home. They'll wear them or give them to somebody else.
They'll take a card with them.
That's it. And you've got that foot in the door, if you like, with that customer. You've got that connection to them.
Yeah.
These might be, they're going, oh, can you get real pearls? You can get freshwater pearls. What else can you get? That might be the next question they're asking you. That might be a commission coming for you. Because most of my jewellery is made by commission. So I don't go out and do stores and things like that, but I do lots of commissions. So people will come to me and say, I'd like a gemstone piece with these birthstones in, of this style. Could you make me something like that? And I'll sit and I'll draw it out for them, and then we'll have that rapport and we'll get that creation created. And that's how I do my jewellery. But these are great for just getting people to see you.
And to introduce to you as, like I say, as a jewellery maker, and especially if you're doing local shows all the time. If you're doing local shows all the time, you're going to see the same people. Lucy and I and Charlie. Now we always go to the local craft market. You know, when we're off on a Sunday, we always sort of wander down and wander through Stratford and have a look through, and you see the same people. You know, I'm quite friendly with the Pie Man. You know, so I always have a little chat with him. But you know, if they've been to your store and they bought something from you, they're gonna go back. Sarah, if you were stranding the pearls and spinel, would you knot them or do something else?
You could quite easily knot in between both the pearls and the spinel, and that would create that protection for both of the gemstones, so they won't rub together, and also protection if the strand, for whatever reason, eventually would wear through. So you would never lose anything other than one gemstone. But yes, I definitely would think about knotting both together and just go for that. That would give you a really vintage feel, having those knotted, and then I would be looking for a really vintage, maybe a filigree clasp, or I know a while ago we had some box clasps that had gemstones on them. So if you have any of those in your collection still, one of those, so you could make that sort of Victorian feel choker chain with the clasp at the front. Would look amazing.
I mean, it's such a usable strand for $6.95. You know, and pearls. You know, instantly recognised gemstones. This is. Oh, this is. Just say what you chrome dioxide. Did you say? In a cabochon, it'll be Russian. It'll be Siberia. Oh my goodness. Chrome dioxide. Okay, we've only got 76 of these. Now this is a gemstone, year upon year upon year, from 2010 onwards, the output of this gemstone has been going down and down and down. And it's because it's getting harder to find, and it's incredibly hard mining conditions as well. It's only certain times of the year that this can be crafted. But I've never seen a chrome dioxide cabochon before.
No, I don't think I have.
Never. This is huge. When we talk about chrome dioxide, when we talk about this gemstone, we talk about a gemstone, like I say, incredibly harsh conditions. We've got a couple of pictures of the mine. It's only, and this is why they sort of stop mining. As you can see, you know, the conditions get so cold, and it's not so much it's so cold for the people. It's the machinery can't take it, and you can't actually. The ground gets rock hard. Very, 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 very difficult to mine in the conditions. This. And also the size of this in this chrome dioxide. When I look at chrome dioxide, I look at a gemstone which I expect sort of 6x4. You know, at the very most, a sort of 6-7 millimeter round on this. This is a huge, huge cabochon. 13 by 9 millimeters. It is a massive, massive cabochon, and you get this out in the light. I don't know. Does this torch work? Do we have a? I think the torch is. The red one's gone. Is there another torch behind somewhere down there? Did I see it? Oh, that did work earlier on. I've broken it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Thanks. Tracy says I have that cabochon. This might work, this might not. I might just completely, I haven't got a preview so I can't see, but I just want to show you the gemstone there. Look at that green. That is what I'm talking about. That is a beautiful gem. You get this out in the sun and you're going to see. Now this is with Ollie. Thanks very much, Ollie, for that. That's with Ollie's phone. It's a bright LED, so it's obviously gonna shine there a bit more than you will see. But you'll see this wonderful sort of dark. It's everything an emerald wants to be, is a chrome dioxide. And in that size, I'm going to attempt to just pop one of these on the back of my hand, because I always like to try and give you an idea of the size of this. So hopefully that'll stay there. But look at that as a solitaire. That is amazing. I have two of these, one for me and one for my sister. They are beautiful. Great show, says Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've not seen a chrome dioxide of this size anywhere in the building. Anyway, now I'm not saying we haven't done them before. I'm just saying, me as a presenter, I've not presented one this size, and I've not seen one on the schedule. So if you've seen one, let me know, because I'd like to get my hands on it. That is awesome. 13 pounds and 13 by 9 millimeters. Oh, I'm going mad. That is awesome. Look at this. Love it. Absolutely love it. Carol, Steve, and Bev. Jean, Karen, Denise, Sharon, Jill, Rosalind, Maria, Pamela, well done. Michelle, Isabel, all of you coming in there, congratulations. This is your chrome dioxide. Incredibly difficult to get hold of, and more difficult to get hold of. 13 by 9 millimeters on this one here. Amazing. Do you know what I said? I said by accident, I said 13 because it was 13 by 9. I said 13.95 by accident. I thought I was going to be more than that. Everyone's going to think that they. Do you know when you say something, Sarah, and you think, oh, it's going to be like 17 pounds or something, isn't it?
I could not actually get my head on.
12.95. That is a huge cabochon. Now we only have 70 of these. Okay, we only have 70 of these. If you want something that's a little bit different, if you want something that's incredibly collectible, this is your chrome dioxide 3.5 carats. The green on this, it is everything. In my opinion, I would rather own, okay, and this is me putting myself on the line here, I prefer chrome dioxide over emerald in these big gemstones. Because you get inclusions, as you do with emeralds, but the green is intense. It's gorgeous. Have you ever used chrome dioxide in any of your pieces?
I have.
Sarah?
I was very fortunate enough to make a chrome dioxide chip Kumihimo necklace.
Oh, okay.
It was just the most amazing piece. I used gold and copper toned cords underneath, with the green over the top, and just amazing. It just came to life. It was just like
it's the sort of piece I want to take this outside in the sun, because you know what I'm talking about. You make it inside and it's almost, it doesn't give you that full effect, but then when you take it out and the sun starts shining through these,
electric, it's lit up from the inside. It's amazing.
Incredible saturation. This is Jem, an guest designer. Jem was not supposed to be buying today. Yeah, sorry about that. Then there was Russian Dopside, guest designer Jim. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Jim. That is nice. Morning all. Just had to, lol. You mentioned chrome dioxide, and both me and hubby Dave stopped what we're doing. We love this gem. I love it. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Not too many people own this gem, so not too many people know about this gemstone either. You know, the colour is incredible. I'm just going to again pop that on there. Sorry about that. I just completely whipped that out of shot. I've got the other torch here, so just try this again. It might be too. Is that too bright? Is it all right? Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That wonderful. I'm just trying to hide some of the light so it doesn't bleed all out. But that is what we're talking about. Wonderful flashes of green. I mean, that is beautiful. And you get that out in the sunlight, and that's the sort of green that you get emanating from that gem. It is gorgeous. Jean and Derbyshire, hi Drew, just got my chrome dioxide, 2 of them, they look fab. Great to see you on the show. Jean 2J's Creative Days. Oh, hang on. Yeah, on the show, Jean 2J's Creative Days. Dion's just gone, is that a song? I don't know. No, Jean, full stop. See what you've done, Jean. Jean, full stop, right? So it's great to see you on the show. Jean, full stop. 2J's Creative Days. Full stop. It's pretty. They are amazing. I brought 3. Let's flirt. All the guest designers. Do you know what? You're not supposed to buy all the stock so our customers can't have any, your guest designers. Look at that, you're in there.
We do, though. We have to try and be quick, though.
2J's Creative Days. I like it. I'm going to write a song about that. That is Star Charm. Oh. Do you know, I used to work on the Peridot Bilbao that went from Portsmouth to Santurce to Bilbao across the Bay of Biscay. So yes, I do know a bit of Spanish because Dion just gave me that in Spanish. I used to call the bingo Los Números Aquí. Para la línea, £44. Para la bingo, £65. And all the Spanish people would go, he speaks Spanish, yeah! Oh, and that's all I know, though. It's all the numbers, you know. I can speak a little bit. La Isla Bonita. La Isla Bonita. This is your Star Charm bracelet. So this is a full bracelet. This is. Oh, have I got the wrong one? This is the. Do you want me to do? Do you want me to, that you've got the right one on there, haven't you? Yeah. Together, Dion, we'll muck it up. All right. Now then, Star Charm bracelet. So this, right? If I get this wrong, let me know. Sarah or Dion or Ollie, right? Let me know. So this is basically if you just want to make a complete bracelet and you've got everything you want in one place in one kit. Yeah.
Pretty much.
And you want to get trained to do it. This is also if you want to get someone into jewellery making. That's where I think these come into their own, don't they?
That's it. These are brilliant for older children you might have at home.
Yep.
During the summer months, you can give them something they've got everything they need to make it, and it's step by step, so they can make it from the instructions that are in there, or they can change it up and put things in different orders. And don't have to necessarily follow the recipe, if you like. There's normally enough in these because they're quite packed. That you might think, actually, I can keep a few of the charms or a few of the stars, put them to one side and maybe make a pair of earrings if you've got some more components at home. So, you know, they're brilliant for that. So whether you're a beginner or a more experienced person who just wants a piece of jewellery that they can just make straight out of the box. Sometimes we lose a little bit of our mojo. And these are great if you've lost that and you just want to make something and get your hands moving again. If you've maybe lost your inspiration, just to get going again.
Your get out of jail card for a rainy day.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, I'd sit and make these up on a rainy day and just have them ready to go into your stall, or ready for the present drawer for those emergency presents.
Yeah. I mean, it's beautifully boxed. I've got this. It will make 2 if you add another toggle clasp. Says Jenna. Brilliant. Brilliant. So there is a lot in here, and like I say, it's a perfect piece. If someone how many people do you know, you're wearing a piece of jewellery and they go, oh, do you know what? I'd love to have a go at that. I'd love to have a go, and you've been waiting for that opportunity. Well, look at that. That is a lovely, lovely, lovely little gift. There are a number of these available. As you can see, we've got a few of these in stock. We have dropped the price on this to £9.95. That is all JewelleryMaker logoed up as well. So it's a lovely gift idea. And also, if you even if you're a regular jewellery maker and you're going, do you know what, my mojo's fine, then just for the sheer amount of pieces you get in here, 200 pieces. The design with the hearts on the back.
This could be
Oh yeah. With the we have the little drop on the nape of the neck going down. You could use the stars just for like the India pendants for the India bracelets. There's so many usable items in this piece. Even if you're not buying it to make this one single kit with, you've got an incredible opportunity to fill up your stock boxes at £9.95. Secret Santas, amazing chance. I'm going to go over and see Sarah for the final kit. Don't forget, we are less than 10 minutes away for the Tanzanite strand, which we're going to give you a great deal on that. Under £50, we're guaranteeing that as well. Under £50. Sorry, what was that, Dion? Oh, okay. This is I'm still not used to that. Sorry, director. That wasn't your fault. That was my fault. So this is the lowest quantity kit that we've done.
Wow.
So basically, if you want one of these, I would advise you to get in rather quickly, because the lowest quantity kit that we've done throughout this morning's show. Again, if it's all right with you, I'm going to show the piece of jewellery that you've done first. Did you like this kit? What was your highlight?
It's got beautiful tones in there. Everyone knows I love pinks and purples, so I was absolutely at home. But then we've got the black and white in there, which is so classic as well. But it works beautifully together, and I love the fact that we've got so many different textures as well, from the different shapes of the gemstones.
I love the fact that they've given you kunzite in this kit, haven't they? Kunzite in a kit! We are always limited by the lowest number we have of an individual component. We put kunzite in this kit because we wanted to give you a little bit of a treat, and basically that's what's limited the amount on this. So if you want to get this, I would be rather quick. We are going, just say those numbers in my ear again, dear. We're going under £25 for this kit, including the kunzite in there as well. Now let's have a look at these pieces of jewellery. Beautiful pieces of jewellery, these. Again, it's that antique sort of feel with the bronze, isn't it?
It is, with the with the rose gold findings. You get that real vintagey feel, and it's just beautiful, and you get that real shimmer from them as well, and it's everywhere is rose gold at the moment, absolutely everywhere.
Yeah, it just works. I mean, that is, I love that framework of the individual gems on there. See, it's those little touches that make your jewelry making pieces just stand out from everybody else's, and it's all about, I always liken, because I play guitar, and I always liken jewelry making to guitar playing, and your guitaring, or your guitar playing, every guitar player learns little tricks, like little licks, they're called, little tricks on the guitar, and the more of those you know, the more you can bring into a song that you create, and people go, oh, that's amazing, no, you just know a few more tricks than the person, next to you. jewellery making is like that. It's all these, you know, instead of just finishing a piece off, you know, and that's where you guys, the guest designers, come into your own, because you've got so many of these talents, these little tricks under your belt, and it just changes something that can be very basic to something that's really ornate, really beautiful. And there's just so many of those little, you know, I mean, the idea is simple, but this is what it's all about, isn't it? Inspiration from you guys.
That's it. I mean, you could do that with gemstones on there and bring the crimps together, but having that space between the gemstones and being able to have that almost openness, creates a different feel. So sometimes it's about knowing when to stop and when to start with your jewellery, because you can throw everything all together and it can be just a bit too much. So sometimes you need to be able to stop with the design.
Now, how is the necklace made? Is it with wire? So I'm assuming
that one there.
Is it? Do we think it's this one? Yep.
Yep, that's beading thread. So the 3 drops at the bottom were made first onto 3 separate pieces of beading thread, and then you lay them out on your board and you put the 2 bottom crimps on first and then that central one, and you just literally lay them out until you get that lattice effect on your board, and then crimp them, and then you take the 3 strands up and they get crimped together just before the white beads there, just to make those leaf effects, and it's just
gorgeous. Love it. And sometimes less, like I say, less is more, isn't it? You know, with that. So
the beading thread's beautiful. Don't hide it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and it holds its shape, doesn't it?
Yeah,
you know, it's gonna find its own sort of with wire. Sometimes you just need to leave it to find its own direction where it wants to go. Don't fight it.
Because it's beading thread. Although it's a twisted wire, because it's got the coating over the top, it has memory, but then it also springs back to its shape, so you don't have to worry too much. If it was wire, I would worry that with a wire being as fine as that, it would get bent, and then you would have to, you know, remake the piece. Whereas because it's beading thread, it will move and manipulate while you're wearing it. It's beautiful.
Nice. And then we have the bottom selection here. And that's going to feel lovely on the wrist there. And then I said to Sarah, I really like those earrings. And this is when we first saw it, and she went, that's probably the simplest bit that I've made.
I'm going to show how to make those, because they are so simple.
I'm a man of simple pleasures, Sarah. And then we just have a look at these couple of earrings here. And we saw the bracelet on the end, didn't we? And I think we're going to... Are we going to do the... Are you doing that for me?
Yeah, we're going to do those.
Well, we'll just get the price on first. I'll get carried away. I better show you what's in the kit first, hadn't I? You said under 25, Dion. Yeah, do you know what? £19.90. That's with kunzite in the kit as well. That is kunzite in the kit as well. That's 100 carats of amethyst. There is 10 rose gold copper round beads, 150 carats of your black agate faceted rounds, 15 gold-plated copper crimp covers, 15 gold-plated copper jump rings, 15 gold-plated copper feather head rings, 15 rose gold-plated round ball heads, 15 rose gold-plated square head pins, 1 meter of rose gold-plated copper oval link chain. You've got your toggle clasp, your rectangle clasp, your twisted toggle clasp, your kunzite 200 carats of your kunzite medium nuggets, 12 to 14 to 21 to 4 millimeters on those. You have your white agates, 220 carats of your white agate. You know, you got shepherd's hooks. There's just so much in this kit. £19.95. We are limited. So please, whilst you're watching the demo, please be aware that this will probably sell out before the end of show. So please do be quick if you want this kit.
Okay.
Right.
Although these earrings are simple, there are a few little tricks that will make your earrings look better and make it easier for you to make them as well. So the first one is when we get our shepherd's hooks, they have a flat back on them like this, and I never leave mine like that. I change mine so they've got this little kick out. And the reason I do that is it just makes it an awful lot easier for you to put your earrings on, plus they seem to stay in the earring, in the piercing a little bit better as well. So the first thing to do, I always pick up my earring findings, is use my flat nose pliers and take it to the back where the flat nose plier has a set width. So it's like the furthest bit back, and it stops getting any, from the point, it stops getting any wider. And just kink that back gently. So that's my first little tip, to do that with your earrings. That will make it easier to put them on, but also it opens this loop up, so it actually frees it, so it's easier to put all your bits of your earring onto the loop. I always open my loops on my finger and close them on my finger, because I can feel when they're open and closed. So that will just be another little tip for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beautiful flower end head pins. I love these. These must be one of my favourite of all the head pins. I just think they finish everything off beautifully. And I'm going to just literally put little loops on the end of them. So I can do this by eye now and get my loops in the same place. If you have trouble doing it, make one. So you just roll it around until you get to that P shape, and then kink it back with your pliers. And then, if you find it difficult to remember where you did that on your pliers, just pop it back in your pliers until it won't go up any further, and that's where you need to make the next one to get it exactly the same size. Nice easy tip to remember. So if you get eye pins and you don't know how to make the loop the same size on the other end, just do that and it'll give you that eye for the position you need it to be in. So you're going to do that until you have 3 for each earring. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on my open earring finding, I'm going to add my head pins on there now before I curl them. I just find it's easier if I work with them all on there. And because I've opened that on my fingertip, when I close it, I'm just going to bring it back down until my pliers touch my fingertip again, and I'll know that's closed. Even without my glasses on, I'll know that's closed. Okay, so you could leave these like this, or you can do lots of different things with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to curl these with my round nose pliers. So all I'm going to do is take the head pin and start twisting that around and around and around until I get to the top. Then what I need to do is just bend that back down so it's facing in the right direction. Just that last little bit by the loop, because if I don't do that, it'll be sticking out at a funny angle. Yeah. And you're just going to repeat that. But what you can do is you can do lots of different things. So if you don't want them all spiraled, what you can do is use your flat pliers and make zigzags just by bending it backwards and forwards, so you can end up with a zigzag feel. I'll hold that down, you'll be able to see that. Or you can use your round nose pliers and end up with a semicircle all the way down. And I'll do that from the other end. So I hold it in my pliers, bend it to 90 degrees, twist my pliers so I've got the empty bail on the top again, and bring that over 180 degrees. Twist your pliers around.
See, this is what I'm talking about, all little tricks. These are all little, all
little things you can do with head pins, and they just make really funky little earrings. So there you go. And that one, you can see, has got the curves all the way down it. And that's just a different feel. So you've got like the little rick-rack almost on that one. Yeah. And then, as you can see, that will give you a different looking earring, but you could do all sorts of different things. So there you go, lots of little tips.
Sara, Elvin, everyone. See, that's what it's all about.
Lots of little
jewellery making, kids. Right, thank you very much, Sara.
You're
do
welcome.
not go anywhere, because we're off to the Wall of Fame. Welcome to the Wall of Fame, where I get shinier every time I come here for some reason. What a great idea. I've got lots of star head pins. There we go, see?
Oh, well, there you go.
The inspiration, that is the lovely Sara. Right, should we start your side?
Yes, I've got 472, a lovely piece of chainmail here from Patricia. Tricia Bell, and she's in Allendale. She says, "Dear JM, please find attached my entry for this week's Wall of Fame, a chunky chainmail bracelet with white moonstone charms. I hope you like it. Kind regards, Tricia Bell in Allendale." That's lovely, and I love the way it's displayed on that cushion so you can really see the intricacy of all the work. It's beautiful.
I've a lot of respect for chainmail.
Patience.
I had to go. I had to go once. It didn't end well.
Oh.
This is number 475. Wow, check out this design. This is from Donna Lawrence. Hi there, this is my latest wirework wrapped amethyst cabochon using 1mm and 0.6mm silver wire. That's Donna Lawrence in Wolverhampton. That's a lovely, look at that. Some work gone into that. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Donna.
And I have 473. And this is from Anne-Marie, and she's in Taunton. She says, hello to all at JewelleryMaker. This week's Wall of Fame entry is a necklace made out of magnesite carved leaves and aventurine beads. I used rose gold-plated copper chain of findings to complete. I've been feeling unwell for a few days, and the design of the necklace came into my head and helped me focus on anything other than my pain. I managed to get the design down onto paper and willing myself to construct the design as it helped me through a difficult period. The inspiration achieved from this process is very therapeutic, and I hope you like the finished project. Well, I hope you're feeling a little bit better now. Love to you all, and as always, good luck to all who have entered. Well, Anne-Marie, it's beautiful, and well done on getting that design done, and I'm glad it helped you through that difficult time.
Yeah, and I hope you're on the mend. I hope you win. This is number 476. This is from Kyoko, and it says, hi, JewelleryMaker. I hope this email finds you all well. Please find attached this week's WOF entry. Wall of Fame. See, a WOF is a warrant of fitness in New Zealand. Oh. They are macrame necklaces with red tiger's eye, blue magnesite and mookaite. All ingredients from JM. The one on the bust is for my mum, who wears a lot of grey and brown in autumn winter, and hopefully this will brighten her up. Thank you so much for a wonderful show with lots of laughter and happiness. See you soon. That's Kyoko in London. Thank you very much, Kyoko, and a lovely piece. It's nice when you do matching pieces for the family, isn't it?
It is. It's
yeah,
nice.
Really, really, really nice. Now, text in says, hi, Drew and Sarah. Yay, Drew, read my Wall of Fame out. Thanks for your kind words. Yeah, a lot of love coming back at you. Right, my pleasure. We've got another Wall of Fame. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun. It's not all about me. It should be, but it's not all about me, Sarah.
474. And this is from Anne. She says, hi all, here is my entry for the Wall of Fame, a bracelet made after watching Fleur on Friday's show. It is made entirely from 925 sterling silver and everything from JM. I don't get enough time to be creative, being a working mum of 3. Oh my goodness, I bet you, I don't even know how you made time to make that. That's beautiful. But I do enjoy JM as my relaxation. Thanks for all the laughs and inspiration from the talented guests. Good luck to all. I have got my fingers crossed for a win, as I need to restock on my sterling silver, and that's from Anne. That's beautiful.
Yeah, nice little heart. The little heart at the end's very nice, isn't
Beautiful.
it? Very nice. Now, we've had lots of texts about this. We have guaranteed it under £50. It is, of course, your Tanzanite strand. Wait no longer. It's coming up after the break.
The JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
Today's course has been really good. I've been on the micro macrame course with Deborah, and we've been doing quite a lot of knotting techniques and bringing them together to make a little small owl. And then we're currently working on a freeform necklace or bracelet, which is really good because there's no rules. It's been a really, really good day. You get an awful lot from it, just in terms of being able to use your own imagination to transfer it into the piece that you're making, and it's just been a really good day, yeah.
Join guest designer Sara Elvin for the Introduction to Bead Looming DVD. Sara will guide you through many techniques including adding beads, pattern creations, beading with chips, adding beads to warp thread, as well as how to set up your bead loom. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker. We know you jewellery makers are organised, so here at JM Towers in the height of summer, we are bringing Christmas forward? Join Becky, Hannah and Vicky with guest designers Jan, Alison and Alan as we go through a whole day of Christmas inspiration, featuring an array of products including copper and black druzy, Christmas stamps and brand new snowflake charms. Come and join in and get prepared for Christmas. Summer sun and Christmas fun with JewelleryMaker all day Saturday the 25th of July. Christmas in July? Really? Book now to take part in the Gemporia experience. Take a behind-the-scenes tour of the TV studios, meet the presenters and learn about gemstones and jewellery. The price of £169 includes an overnight stay at the picturesque White Swan Hotel, a buffet lunch, refreshments, a £20 gift voucher towards your evening meal and a free glass of bubbly.
It's terrific. Hannah is so knowledgeable, the gemologist, and as I said, I've learnt loads and I would highly recommend it to anybody.
Very good value, very well put together, and yes, go for it.
Dates are limited, so call or email us now for an experience you'll never forget.
Have you ever thought about making your jewellery making hobby into a business? Come and join our experienced jewellery maker and small business trainer, Angela Edwards, on a fun and relaxed day of tuition into the Jewellery Making Business Academy. Angela will teach you the basic business skills, including how to create a business plan, how to access current and potential customers. Angela will inform you how you should price your products to appeal to your customers and how to make it easier for you to sell to the right people at the right price. She will also teach you on how to use social networking to your advantage and gain a key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For more information, please contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. If you're new to JewelleryMaker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge.
Welcome back to JewelleryMaker. We have had an incredible show today. We have had an incredible show full of incredible deals, and they're still going. If you've come in and bought the charms, well done. What were they, like 93p each or something ridiculous, the charms that we had earlier on. We've had the most amazing strand of Peridot, the most amazing strand of spinel, and now I'm about to offer you an incredible deal on quite possibly one of the most popular gemstones of the 21st century. You're looking here at a gemstone which, in the scheme of things, considering a lot of gemstones, rubies for example, are thousands of years before Christ, you're looking at a gemstone was only discovered in the 1960s. And one gemstone I always sort of attribute, because we always talk about how gemstones are running out, how gemstones are getting harder to find. And if I talk about Peridot tourmaline, I talk about a gemstone which was found in the Peridot region of Brazil and was literally mined for 2 years and then was never found again. A little bit of a longer mine run on the Tanzanite, like I say, something around 1966. This was discovered by Manuel de Souza. It was. And what they're finding here is they used to find gemstones on the surface, and then of course they had to start digging down. And what the seam does, it's almost like the seam has come across and they've joined each other, and it's sort of concertina. If you think of the middle of a Vienna, the ice cream, other ice creams are available, how it's all sort of concertina. That's pretty much what the Tanzanite seam has done, and then one is pushed down under the other. Now they've pretty much mined all this area, and what they're doing is they're starting to mine down. The machinery, the craftsmanship, the you know, the skills, the mining skills that are required to get Tanzanite out of the ground. They're mining, my last, it's probably a bit deeper now, but they were around 700, 800 meters mining down for Tanzanite. Once they hit 1,000 meters, that's when the mine operators were saying that it's probably going to be too expensive to extract. Plus it's also very, very, very hot. Now, I'm just going to show you a very, very short VT. This is a colleague of mine, Scott. He actually went over to Tanzania, and this is what's involved at the moment at Tanzanite 1. This is the biggest producer of Tanzanite over in Tanzania at the moment. But this is what's involved in going down to their main mine. Have a look at this.
I was about to descend 700 metres underground to see the source of this magnificent gemstone.
I need to have a little chat with Steve about this, because I'm not quite sure where in my contract it said getting a metal coffin, go down 700 metres at 25 miles an hour. I'm actually missing the studio right now. I'm even missing Lynn Jinx a little bit. No, not that much. Feel the temperature change and the speed as well. It's getting warmer as we get lower, but I'm not sure if that's just me and the adrenaline at the moment. Okay, so that was a great journey down. We're about 700 metres below now, and we're going to get a nice little section to see where they're actually mining the Tanzanite that's going to be set in your ring. I'm right down the bottom at the moment, and each one of these bags that are coming up with a rough in it, each bag's around about 2 shovel worths of rough. It's about 15 kilograms in each. Probably in about every 30 bags or so that are going past, hopefully in one of them there's some Tanzanite for you. I can tell you, it is boiling down here, boiling.
And that video is probably a year or two old now. So like I said, they were getting deeper and deeper and deeper. About 1,000 meters is going to be the cutoff, is what the mine owner was saying. And remember, that's where all Tanzanite comes from now. Not particularly that mine. There are other mines in there as well. But they're getting so, and the other mines a little bit less sophisticated. They're going down in wooden ladders to get down, but it's so far down, it takes so long to get down that the miners go down in the morning, have their lunch, they have everything down there. They've got, you know, places they could have their lunch down there, and they stay down in the mine, and then they come back up at the end of the day. This is a gemstone that's getting harder to find. They are still finding it. It is still around at the moment, but it's still just one location. And I've got a strand here for you, which, by my reckoning, should be around the £50 mark, but we're guaranteeing this under 50. Well, under 50. When you see the price point that we bring you for this, I would normally associate this with sort of normally the smaller sort of rice beads, you know, sort of half the size of what you're getting here. So what I think you're doing, you can get a strand for the price I'm going to bring this to you for, but not of this size. These are incredibly good size Tanzanite. 6 by 5 to 10 by 7 millimeters. Now Tanzanite is your zoisite gemstone. Zoisite is the base gemstone of this gem, and it's a gem. One of the folklores involved in this is say that the Maasai discovered this after a bushfire, after a scrub fire. I love the story about a gemologist that wanted to test that theory out. So if you imagine green or brown zoisite, the base gemstone, is standing on the or is just there on the plains at the foothills of Kilimanjaro, and a scrub fire runs across. So a scrub fire goes across, heats up the ground, and then the Maasai tribe come along, or a tribesman comes along and finds this blue gemstones. Realize what it is. and then they start putting these gemstones into their campfires, and that's enough heat. Some heat treatments take incredible degrees of temperature. Tanzanite, obviously, they were putting it on fire. And this gentleman had some zoisite rough, and he was having a family barbecue in America, and he decided to, while he was having a barbecue, he had some zoisite, he just put it in some tinfoil, popped it into the barbecue, cooked his family some dinner, and then at the end of it, took it out, and it had actually turned blue. So it gave a little bit of kudos to the legend that says about the scrub fire beginning this. It is a gemstone which was the only gemstone since 1912 to be added to the gemstone birth list. Again, a little bit of the kudos associated to this gemstone. We talk about the big four: emeralds, rubies, diamonds, and sapphires. This has now been added to the big five. We call this one of the big five. So this has been added to our list of the precious gemstones. This is a gemstone of wonderful heritage. Very short, but a wonderful, wonderful heritage. It is a gemstone that is being very much protected by the Tanzanian government as well. They are now saying that gemstones over a certain carat weight need to be faceted in Tanzania, so protecting the local jobs in the region as well. All that ties to a resource which is getting harder to find, which is getting less and less. That would mean absolutely nothing if you had a gemstone that wasn't beautiful. And that, I think, is what really strikes Tanzanite. We can get hung up on the rarity, we can get hung up on the exclusivity, but don't forget, this is a beautiful gemstone. It's wonderful, wonderful colours. It's deep, dark blues, those lighter shades of blue. The ability of this to take a facet incredibly well and give you that gorgeous lustre. It is a gemstone. I mean, Sarah, we've been talking all day about gemstones such as pearls and the like, which add kudos to your stall, which add kudos to your jewellery. Tanzanite, especially when you see the price of Tanzanite on in your high street jewellers, yes. To have it on, this is a gemstone, I think, you know, you've got to love, haven't you?
You have, and it, you know, it's one of those ones that a lot of people have heard of, but may never have seen it. Yeah. Certainly never owned it. Yeah. And for you to be able to say, no, I can make you Tanzanite earrings or a neckline piece, or, you know, make Tanzanite charms. Yeah. I can make all these different things for you with this cut as well, because this is the thing. The cut is what sets this strand apart to me. It's the shape of them, it's the colour of them, but it's this cut as well.
It's the size.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I mean, because we've done strands for this price before, but not of this carat weight. This size. I mean, there's 75 carats in this strand. I'm going to do what I normally do, just count through them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's exactly 50 on this strand. Again, when I count them very quickly. So please, the numbers that I give you are approximate. The carat weight is right, but the numbers I give you are approximate. But look at the size of these. Look how many of these large tanzanites. I mean, the biggest size, these are 10 by 7 millimeters. You know, they are good size. That's a lovely, like a single drop on a single necklace.
So, yeah.
You know, this is a gemstone that if you can imagine someone shopping at your stall and they go through and they see Tanzanite on your stall at the price you're going to be able to bring it, and then they have a little wander down the high street and they see the Tanzanite section in the jewellers. I mean, we're talking high hundreds for the, you know, for the sort of pieces normally that you see in the jewellers. This is an opportunity at a great price. 75 carats, guaranteeing it under £50. To me, this is a £50 strand. You know, would you say, Sarah? You know,
oh, if you get that for £50, I think you've got yourself an absolute deal.
Yeah, you know,
Absolute
49. This to me had $49.99 written all over it. And then Dion blew me away with the amazing deal that we can do on this. I've sold a Tanzanite cabochon here before. I've sold a smaller strand, slightly higher in price. This is quite a few months ago now, and when I heard the price of this, I thought there was no way that this was going to be, you know, sort of less than 49, 47 pounds. No way, no way. But if you want to get Tanzanite, if you would like to own Tanzanite, what I'm saying, this is one of your best opportunities. One of your best opportunities. Each Tanzanite, right? Okay. Now then, how are the phone lines? How are the phone lines? Are we all right? There is a bit of a wait on the phone. I'm going to give you a figure now, which is probably going to throw those phone lines even into more disarray. We're coming up to 100 of these left. Okay, that may seem like a lot. When I tell you the price of these, okay, pretty much 50% of the stock is gone. Denise, Val, Leslie, Janet, Rebecca, Elaine, Greater Manchester, Mariette, Paula, Rita, Susan, Margaret, Kay, Diana, Eileen, Suzanne, Christine, Eleanor, Maureen, Cheryl, David, Valerie, and I can't even see all the names because they've just gone off the screen. What was that? What was that number again? Right. Okay, based on 50. Okay, I counted these really quick. Dion, I know you love blue, but this is Tanzanite. Bye. This is because I keep forgetting the website can see the price. If you're not watching, this works out based on 50, 68 pence. 68 pence per Tanzanite. That's ridiculous, isn't it, Sarah?
It is.
That is ridiculous. 68 pence per Tanzanite. Okay, less than 100 now. Over half the stock has gone already. Most of that has gone to web bidders because they've seen the price on the web early on. 75 carats of Tanzanite all the way from Tanzania. Graduated faceted pairs. 10 by, they're a centimetre in size. The biggest size of these are a centimetre in size. And 68 pence. 68 pence. That's based on 50. So like I say, you know, Do you know what? Like I said, if this was $49.99, I wouldn't have blinked. I wouldn't have bat an eyelid at $49.99. At $39.99, I would have been very, very, very pleased. £33.95. Okay, we had 200, am I right in saying that? 190. Sorry, I thought we had 200. 190 of these, and half the stock is gone. I was saying half the stock is gone of the 100. Sorry, my maths is rubbish. Now over half the stock is gone. 85 of these remaining. This is 75 carats of Tanzanite. Please, please, please do remember that we've got lots of these sitting in baskets as well. Just stop it now, Drew, because I'm spending far too much money. Got one? Lol. I haven't got any money left. I'm not buying anything else. Got one? Lol. £33.95. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Suzanne, Mary, Jem, is that Gemma Crow? GD Gem, is that Gemma Crow? Yeah. Oh, was it the other Gem, is it? Gemma. You were working late last night, Jem. What are you doing? I was saying, what are you doing so up so early? I've been here a long time. It's 12:30. See, when the gym designers start coming in, you know that that's a great deal. Patricia, Tracy, Denbighshire, Isabel, Jane, Debbie, Jill, Caroline, Sally. Welcome to Surrey. Welcome to Essex. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Please, please, please be aware. We had 190 of these. This is how many we've got left. What's the queues like on the phones? Can you tell me? Okay, we do have queues on. Okay, okay, we're right. They're getting through them quite quick. About a minute on the line. So there's about a minute wait, a minute and a half wait on the line at the moment. But at the moment, if you are on the phone, everybody is successful. I can say that? I can say that, yeah? At the moment, if you're on the phone, everyone is successful. But there are lots in baskets as well. Bonkers price, Drew. Get it while it's hot. Oh, yeah. GD Gem. Love your work. Iris says, I got mine, was not buying. Lol. Was not buying, but just had to have these. Great to see you, Drew. Great show. Iris, good to see your text. There should be messages. You know what? In this day and age, there should be like a picture message underneath. You know, they could send a little picture messaging, couldn't they? You know, it'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? It would. Mine would be like that. GP Drew. This is Alicia Dion. Love your naughtiness. Got mine. Lol. That's GD Alicia. Yeah, see? That's. I think all the guest designers are watching today. I know Dion's. They're bringing Dion back. Okay, we start off with 190, 150 of these gone out the door. Why? Why have they gone out the door? Why have we got people like Cheryl, Angela, June, Duncan, Violet, Jean, Susan, John and Janet, Patricia, Linda, Lynn, Malcolm? Why? Because, okay, let me just, I'm going to pop just one of these bigger ones here on the back of my finger to give you an idea of size. I mean, look at those. Look at, I mean, just to give you an idea of size, they are big. They are not small. This is a great size piece. Every time I look over to my right, Sarah's going mad. Sarah's going mad with this wire. I gotta get it finished. I gotta get it finished. I have 20 minutes. I gotta get it done. Don't talk to me.
Is that the look I've got? Is it? My children know that.
Oh, it's looking. Well. It's good. Do you know what? Yeah. Oh, check you out. Check the panic's over. Oh, we can all sit back and have a gin. One pair of earrings. And we'll have my money back and get to keep the rest. Lol. That's that's Ingrid and Sara. I don't know why lol's suddenly become very funny today. you know. Drew, GAAJP. Lol. Beverly saying thanks. Where's Beverly from? London. Thanks. So how are we going on those? Right. If everybody checks out their baskets, there'll probably be about 8 left. 8 left. Beverly, love your work. Love your work. We've got yeah. By the way, we have got people multi-buying, of course. So if people are waiting on the, how's our telephone lines looking? Okay. Call centre are on it today, aren't they? Laura in Cheshire, you've just made my day. Laura in Cheshire. Oh, my wife's from Cheshire. Oh, I stole her from the north. I did steal her from the. I love a bit of up northness. I went to New Mills. I used to love going down to New Mills around where Lucy is. So where am I going? What am I doing? Who am I? What am I? What? The moaning show. Box number. This is box number 13. How you doing, Sarah? You alright?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Sarah's alright. Sarah's alright. You wait till you see what Sarah's done in the small amount of time that we've given her. Right. Look at this. These are, let's hold those around the right way. These are your sterling silver earring hooks, and just a very subtle bit of design on there. You've got that lovely sort of wider section at the end. It's amazing, isn't it, Sarah? Just something very, very subtle, very delicate can change from a classic sort of shepherd's hook's crook to that, just that little bit extra to it.
It's what makes it sort of look almost designed or designer.
Yeah.
It's having those little attention pieces to detail.
Yep.
Really just sets it apart, makes your jewellery look different to everybody else's, and it just creates that little bit more of lustre at the front.
And 925 sterling silver on these, so you're getting 5 pairs. 5 pairs are 15 by 2 millimeters on these, so it goes to quite a wide little section, just down the bottom of there. There you go. Put my finger on there, you can see what I mean by that. Like I said, all in the 925 sterling silver, £9.95. You know, it's less than £2 a pair. Right. So you got the shepherd's hook's crook here. What did we say the Tanzanites were? 68 pence a piece. So if you do a little Tanzanite drop earrings on a very classy 95 sterling silver, we're going to do you know what? It's like Carol Vorderman. In my, it's like Carol Vorderman after he's had a drink in my ear. Carry the one. Minus for what are they up to? About 3. So basically under a fiver. Well under, about £3.40. Under £4. Thanks for adding up that you got. Do you know, Dion's just gone, do you know what, this calculator, just don't do it right.
The calculator's fault.
Under £4. If you got the Tanzanite, that's under £4 for your drop earrings. I mean, £9.95. 925 sterling silver. That is 5 pairs. 5 pairs. Well done. Dion, give up. All right, give up. Do your own maths. You are Charlie's dad. Thanks for that, sissy. Oh, phew. Do you know, I feel like I'm on Jeremy Kyle. Right. You are Charlie's dad. Oh, do you know what? I was so worried about that as well. Drew, please can you bring in Charlie into JM soon again? He is so cute. Tried to buy him off Lucy last time, but wouldn't sell him. Lol. Yeah, I love it when Charlie comes in here. He hasn't been in for a while yet. I don't know if I can trust him now. He talks too much. Well done. £9.95. Do you know what? He is an absolute gem at the moment. He just makes me howl. It's just humour. Oh yeah, check out my videos on YouTube. What have I named them? Why I Had Children Part 1, Why I Had Children Part 2, Why I Had Children Part 3, and Why I Had Children Part 4. There you go. Lol. Okay, so Why I Had Children Part 1. That's the best one. That's one I like, but everybody likes Part 4. It's getting a lot of new love at the moment. Part 4. yeah, but have a look. Oh, no, I just like, right, where am I going? Here we go. Now then, how's the Tanzanite going? Ooh. If everyone checks out their baskets, there's going to be none of that Tanzanite left. So if you want to grab it, you need to be getting on for that Tanzanite. Check these out. I've been looking at those, Dion. I've been going like that all show, and you went, "Don't. What are you doing? What are you reaching for, Drew? What are you reaching for?" And Dion's just said in my ear, "Oh yeah, against left." Look, they are lush. They are lush. Right, these are your shippers. I've done a display for you. Do you like that? Look at that. You know what I mean? Well, I spent hours on that. Oh, look. Ah, yeah. Do you know what? There's the two. $925 sterling silver. You right, Sarah?
I'm fine.
How we go? You've got loads of time.
Yeah, no pressure.
Well, busy over there. You wait till you see what Sarah's done. £9.95 for these, by the way. £9.95. 10 pairs. 10 pairs. That is, oh, thanks for that maths, guys. That's under £1 a pair. Didn't take him long. Didn't use a calculator either. Under £1 a pair. Right, so again, oh, hang on, here we go. Hello, all at JM. Got mine, the Tanzanite. I'm on holiday on the low. Just looking on the low. I'm on holiday on the low, just looking out over Bridge Harbour. Norma, have you started early today? Do you know what? Hello all at JM. Got mine, the Tanzanite. Well, do you know what? Whatever happens, Norma, congratulations, because that Tanzanite is going to sell out. It's on its way out. I'm on holiday on the low, just looking out over where are you? We need to know, Norma, where you are now. We need to know where you are. That was the chair, by the way. If you just heard that noise. That is a nasty noise, isn't it? Yeah. Part one is... Oh, there we go. There we go. Laura, part one is my favourite. So cute. Yeah, I like part one. I like part one. Oh, Charlie, too cute. Right, anyway, we've got here 925 sterling silver shepherd hook earring findings. 10, less than a pair. Ah, she's on the Isle of Wight. Thank you, Wendy J. She's on the Isle of Wight. Yeah, how do you know Wendy Jane? You're looking at on the B Bridge. And Nicola goes, Isle of Wight, Drew. I'm on the low. They're the ones who said I'm on the low. I'm on the low. I thought, do you know what I thought? Right, this is my mind, Sarah. Right, I thought that she was on holiday with her husband, and he didn't want her to go on JewelleryMaker. She's like that on her phone, on the low. I've come for a walk onto the bridge, and I'm currently buying something. He thinks I'm texting my kids on the low. The JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker website, of course, jm.com. Pick us up on holiday. Isle of Wight. Do you know, I've never been to the Isle of Wight. I need to go. I need an overseas holiday. This is going to make in there. Can I do these now, Dion? Is that all right? Thanks, Cass. Well done. These are brand new. So here's now. I always think, Sarah, do you think if you're going to do wire wrapping,
yeah,
the bigger the pieces, if you're doing it for the first time, the easier it's going to be.
It certainly gives you more surface area A, to hold in your hand while you're wrapping it, but B, also for the wire to grip.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would start off with a larger stone to start off with. You can refine your finer details and your techniques down and down and down until you get to the really small stones. So a bigger stone would be easier to start off with.
It's a great technique, isn't it, the wire ripping? I really, it's something that I hadn't come across till I started hanging out here at JewelleryMaker. Now then, have a look at these. These are stunning. Now I'm going to I'm just going to put a little light on the back of one of these, if that's all right. So hopefully it's not too bright. Look at that. How cool is that? Now this is agate, which is a member of your quartz family. So cryptoline quartz, and basically the little quartz layers grow, and then as water seeps in or other minerals seep in, then obviously you get different colors. So you'll have one area of crystal growth, then something would have happened, maybe some water seeped in, maybe the geode cracked, maybe just something out, maybe the compactness that was left changed the sort of what was available in the geode. Then we go through to all these different colors as well, and it's just, I mean, it is gorgeous. And you've got all these different shapes, also all these lovely different colors that you can get off these here. I mean, that is amazing. I love the fact as well that on a lot of these you've got that little sparkle of the outside. Sorry if that's a bit brighter on your screen, but it just really shows up those wonderful colours on that. Look at that. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And the last one, I'll show you the last one here. Of course, every single one is unique. Every single one is different. But that is lovely, absolutely lovely. And I'll tell you what, even if if you're thinking of maybe you don't want to make these into jewellery, just as sort of your charms or your hanging pieces, and to hang them in a window, or to even almost like a little LED light effect or something. You could make a little, you could sort of frame it with, you could frame it with your metal, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
And sit it in a section of your window.
Yeah, if you want to do the typical technique that we do to catch cabochons, they almost make a frame and then just have a little bit of the wire going over the front. They would work beautifully, and then you could hang those in the window. I'd love to have these, almost like we have a bit of a bar at our house. In the house.
You've got a bit of a what?
A bar.
Yeah, there's a pattern forming.
We don't use it very much anymore, but we used to sort of entertain a lot before we had the kids.
Yeah, we only use it every Friday and Wednesday.
But I'd like to have like a sunken table with a glass top on it with lights underneath, and have all sorts of different gemstones in there. I can imagine all my odd gemstones and sort of having feature pieces like these in there with the lights coming through underneath.
Goodness, that'd look fantastic.
Yeah.
And all the little gaps. I'm designing your bar for you now. So all the little gaps like that, you could put like your little seed beads or what in between. You could have loads of different colours, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm building a man room. I might do that in my man room. £24.95. Oh, hello. It's the last 10 minutes of the show. Let's just go low. Is that your? Do you know what? That's we like that. We like that. The last 10 minutes of the show. Let's just go low. Look at that. Check that out for a display. $19.95. Is it Hannah coming up next? Hannah with Hannah and Irene coming up for your DI show after the show. We've still got time left on the show. We're going to bring you a few pieces. These are your agates, your large slabs, 990 carats. It's just a sort of an inspiration of what you could do on there, the wire working containing these. But some lovely, lovely colours coming out of that. Looks like it's your cryptoline quartz, so your smaller quartz crystals that grow layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, and then they sort of completely enclose the geode. Come to Jersey then. It's more French. Diane in beautiful Jersey. Great show, all of you. Thanks, Diane. Do you know what? I need to get out more, don't I? I do. I'm still experiencing places in the country. I went to. I've been to Belfast. I've been to Dublin. I've been to Aberdeen. I've been to Edinburgh. I've been to Fort William. Oh, a lovely time in Fort William. I've obviously been to London. I did a show in Newcastle. Is it the Radio Arena? I have a show at the Radio Arena in Newcastle. I've been everywhere, man. I've made window ornaments out of the red and blue ones. My purple ones have gemstone trees on them. Congrats on your second baby. Thanks. Yes, Sissy, that's mine as well. Just in case you were wondering, someone did text in earlier. Someone did text in earlier on and say, "Charlie is your son." There it was. You are Charlie's dad. Yeah, I mean, some great uses for these. You know, the window ornaments. Thanks for that text, by the way. The window ornaments. I think that's where I like these. That's a great show. Now then, the Tanzanite. We are limited. I'm just going to have a quick recap. What do you want to recap first? Tanzanite. So the Tanzanite, £33.95. That was a 17-centimetre strand. We've got 25 people with these in their baskets. We've got 25 people with these in their baskets. Please do not miss out on this. If you want this, please do check out your baskets, because it's looking like you may miss out on those. So £33.95 on 75 carats, and this the most impressive spinel strand that I've seen. I mean, it is beautiful. These are large spinels. I'm going to just quickly grab the other board, if that's all right, and pop it on there. These are huge. Me and Sarah sort of fell in love with this one a bit, didn't we, Sarah?
Definitely.
Look at that. The return of light on that. That is wonderful, and good size as well. You know, 9x4 to 6x3 millimeters on these. That is a phenomenal deal. Still got people coming in for the Tanzanite. Still got people coming in for the spinel as well. So do keep that. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, hello. These are your pearls. These are your pearls, and your 95 sterling silver fits in the pre-drilled hole. So that pops into there. So obviously you just glue those in, would you?
Yes.
Would you, Sarah? I've not seen these. Have we done these before?
Yes,
I've not seen
we've
these
had
before.
Those before. Yeah, they're great. They're the half-drilled pearls with the posts. They're brilliant because they're just such quick jewellery. But that's what the classic pearl earring. That's exactly what you're going to buy from your high street jeweller, or from your high-end jeweller. These are exactly the same as what they use.
Yeah.
So they're no different. You just use your fine-tipped glue, the hypo cement, fine tip. And I always put the glue on the post, not on the pearl.
Yep.
So there's a little well with the post. You'll see there's like almost like a little well underneath it, and you just put a little bit of the glue in that little well, and then put the post into the pearl. Leave them, just leave them on the side. Don't touch them. Put a big "Do Not Touch" sign on there, and leave them for 24 hours, and they'll be absolutely as sturdy as anything you'll buy in the shops.
You've just made me. You saying that. You've just made me realise that I was putting the wrong end on the wrong end there. So I see, yeah, there we go. So there is, where is it? There it is. Oh, do you know what? I did it so well the first time out. No, there we go. So it pops on there. Obviously you glue it on and it will sit nice and flat on there. And that's the little well that Sarah was talking about there. $14.95. That is amazing. That is, I mean, for pearl earrings, that is crazy. A 5-piece set on that. Look at those there. That is £14.95. Your half round pearls, 7mm in. I mean, that is beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. Love that, love that, love that, love that. And all this for £14.95. Oh, now I'm gonna make my way over to Sarah. Oh, my knee's gone again. I'm only 28.
Oh, look at all the mess I've made.
Oh my God, I've only seen that. I didn't realise you made all these as well. That's why I've been giving you a bit of stick, because I've only ever seen you struggling with them. Check this. So Sarah got 4 strand of pearls. That is amazing. That is amazing. I can't believe you made all these.
I was hiding bits you didn't see I'd made.
every time I looked across, I saw Sarah with this and the big long strands of silver like that. That is awesome, Sarah. Do you want to give us a quick chat? We've got
so we've just got a freeform wirework bangle, which has just got the gemstones interspersed on there, just to give you some different. To hold all the wires together because they're all freeform. I've got a little wirework ring at the end, which I love. Really hugs the finger and actually almost goes all the way around, which is beautiful to wear. Just some simple earrings and a simple hair comb. So if you've got little girls that do ballet or something, little hair combs, just so sweet with a little flower on it.
They are awesome. To do that all in a show is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Right, who's coming up next? It's Hannah and Irene are coming up next for the DI show. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Sarah. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed our show. We will be back. Sarah will be back. I might be back. Enjoy the rest of your day.
We